You are listening to the No Invite Podcast.
Season 3.
The progression.
Follow us on Instagram at no_invite_podcast or look us up on YouTube at No Invite Podcast.
The best kept secret.
Yes, and we are back. No Invite Podcast, Season 3, The Progression. You know who the fuck I am. It is episode 86. We're going to call it 86, but if you see it, something different in the description, just know that we're high, or I'm high, and might be a little high. For sure, I know Hot Mama high. Everybody, how we doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm tired as fuck.
She's lit, and she ain't even smoked. That's crazy. She saved a ton of money. She'd save a ton of money on buying weed and shit.
I never have to buy the weed because I'm always surrounded by smokers that like the hot box.
Yeah, anytime, all right? I'll smoke you out, too.
Exactly. I mean, at least you get it once a week, right? So, we're in the building. Who else we got in here?
It's Hot Mama or Esther, however you want to call me. I haven't decided,
HT?
right? HT, no.
HT Mama?
You're always trying to push names of, like...
Nah, it's just, you know what it is? It's in my head when you know when you think of something and then you kind of like get the name wrong and it just sticks like that. It's just
Yeah, my brother, his boyfriend had one that was like 30 people. Like, I still think of it as 30 people, but it's not 30 people. Like, he tells, it's like, I don't know, just the way that it... Anywho, it's the same shit.
okay. Well,
All right.
Hot Mama in here.
I missed that.
I'm lit. You're semi-lit. But, you know, we are hot-boxed in this bitch, so that could change. And this is the No Invite Podcast, and we're back. And actually, it's an actual special occasion because, you know, I've been on, as everybody's been listening, I've been in here to the neck by myself.
Sorry.
But it wasn't like it was like I was trying to tell them. I was like, it wasn't like it was beef. Like me, I ain't fucking with Anne, or I ain't fucking with Patty, I'm lit. You feel me too? But you know what I'm saying? So I had to let them know because it had been like a few weeks. And you know, Patty's, you know, we already know what, I mean, we know, wink, wink, or we don't know what Patty's up to, which, you know, she got bigger she got bigger fish to fry.
Hey, if you know, you know.
But if you know, you know, and that's all that's important. You know, shout out to Patty out there circling the globe
We
right now.
miss you, Patty.
You know what I mean? Globe trotting. You know what I mean? But it's a special occasion because we got Ann back. And it was definitely for the streets. She told me and she promised me she would check in while she was out in Atlanta and in Colombia and all that shit. And I swear if it was, I know you forgot because I swear if it wasn't for me texting you just to see what's up, you know what I mean? Ann would have been, we could have lost Ann to the streets. You feel me out there? The streets of Colombia at that.
Hey, listen, it's not my fault. It was a lot.
Shout out to Mystical and Urkel. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no, but I mean, so I'm sure, I mean, if you on my social media, you will see. All you got to do is go follow The Best Kept Secret #1, and there's going to be like an update and a recap.
Okay, but is this update and recap PG-13 or is there X-rated? Because last time, you know what I mean, I had to, like I said, I had to mute you for a while, you know what I'm saying? So what we doing? What we on?
It's gonna be a blend.
Okay.
But if there's anything so this is what I'll do. The stuff that I feel like, all right, he ain't gonna feel that. I'm gonna just send you a message. Hey, mute me for 24 hours.
Just you know what I'm saying? You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna keep you muted. We're just gonna keep you muted.
Well, some stuff I won't even put on there. But there is some like.
Damn, it was lit like that though. Like,
what
did you do? Like, what was?
So like, I was at the strip club.
Part? Yeah.
And when I went to
Are
Atlanta.
you kidding me? In Colombia, you went to the strip club?
Oh no, not in Colombia. When I went to. So
Atlanta.
I left here and first went to Atlanta. I was in Atlanta for a week. Left Atlanta and went to Bogota. The reason why I'm starting to say Bogota instead of Colombia is because for whatever reason people like. Columbia, South Carolina? Fuck no. I mean
you uncultured swine.
How dare you? How dare you say that to me?
I went to Bogota. I went to Cali, which was I was like, oh, it's kind of lit out here.
You went to where from, you know, I'm saying Pablo Escobar and all them was out there chilling and shit.
Listen,
right?
I drank some Colombian coffee too.
Okay, so look, check this out.
Yeah? So delicious.
Hold on. Before we get to that, I want to start. I'll take me back. Take me back. Like, okay, so the day you left, what happened?
So the first day that I left, first of all, I'm sure you know I was running late.
Of course.
Per usual, which was a problem.
Good thing
So I'm
nobody's
like,
holding their breath for you to show up. They might not fucking lived, huh?
so my cousin ended up taking me to the airport. And when she took me to the airport, bro, I get there, I'm so fucking pissed off. Because I'm thinking, like, these are, like, photo shoot opportunities and different stuff that's going to be happening. So, you know, I naturally pack enough to cover everything. Man, I get to the thing, give them my bag, and the woman said $230. I'm like,
For
bag
what?
is supposed to be included. I'm lost. And she was like, yeah, bags that are 50 pounds or less.
Oh no.
That's because Ann brought the house with her in the mini fridge and shit. Like, I'm going to keep my drinks cold on the airplane. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
That's definitely a thing, yeah.
So, with flying Delta, the rule is it's $100 for every 10 pounds you go over.
Oh, shit.
Plus the $30 bag overage fee. So that means I was 20 pounds over. I didn't have another bag. I left at fucking the crack of dawn. Like, it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. Ain't shit open. So I had to just eat up that, right? So then I get to my cousin's house.
Damn, you paid that?
I ain't had no choice.
Yeah, you don't have. I mean, when you that's
What
how they
can
get
you
you
do?
too.
Yeah.
That's exactly. You
Dang,
can't be like, let me owe you that. Put it on my tab. They're like, no.
Yeah, like, can I give you an IOU? They're like, fuck no. So then I fly. I get to Atlanta. When I get to Atlanta, I did not prepare properly, and so I was supposed to have somebody pick me up from the airport, but then he kind of got on my nerves. So I was like, no, fuck that. I'm not.
You know who
Did
picked
not
you up from the
prepare
airport last
properly.
night too? I seen you. I was like, or not last night, but the other night. I was like, damn, should I go pick Anna up? Like,
Oh, that was in Chicago. That wasn't in. When you talking about when I posted who want to pick me up? That was Chicago.
oh,
She
Chicago.
was in Chirac.
That wasn't California.
Yeah, it definitely
Yeah,
wasn't
no,
gonna
that's
get
a
picked up for
difference.
me. And,
I'm not
I
about
sent-
to pick you up
I
at
sent
1 in the
Uber for
morning.
your
I thought
son
about
to
it though.
my
I
folks.
was like,
I love the
Uber
fact
on
that
me.
you at least thought
I
about
thought
it.
you
That's
would.
so sweet.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I bet you this motherfucker was like, ooh, I know she gonna make it.
I'm like, we
It's
shall,
okay.
we
My
shall-
heart beats
we shall
different.
persevere. You look. I'm gonna tell you like this, and we very much know what time it is. So I have no doubt in your resilience. You know what I mean? And
Me too. That's why I thought about it. I was
just
like, nah,
I
I
have
know.
no doubt if you really ever needed some help, you could just hit me. You know?
Oh yeah, I would.
You know
If
what
I
mean?
really was in need, I
Because
definitely
you know what I'm
would.
saying, there's a difference between just putting it out there because you know people, and then
Mm-hmm.
there's like difference. You know that I help me out, bro. It's ugly. You feel I got you. Don't trip. You my folks. You dig what I'm saying? At least that's how kind of friend I am.
No, that's definitely that's the vibe we got.
Yeah.
But so when I made it to Atlanta, I was like, I was supposed to go link up with my friend. That shit didn't work. So I left so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to my cousin's house. My cousin lives off in like, when I pulled up to her neighborhood, I was like, what in the Real Housewives of Atlanta is happening? Like,
Mini
where am I
mansion type
at?
shit, huh?
Yeah, like, oh my God, I got the pictures. I'm gonna show y'all. Like, literally, when you drive in, it's like these beautiful ass houses, and it's
Long
like,
driveways.
yes,
and,
like you gotta
hills and
drive
shit.
up the backyard. Look like I'm like, this is
It looked like the Fresh
Oh,
Prince
she's
of
doing
Bel-Air
it
and shit.
different, huh?
right. I was like,
Okay.
but
It's
my
just-
cousin is super like that. Like, she won't just live anywhere. Like, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Set a standard, I guess, right?
Yeah, but
You can't be mad at that if she want more shit. You
Yeah,
know, you gotta
listen.
live your life how you feel.
so then I get to her house. She got 2 dogs. So the first thing I'm thinking is, oh my God, who has the energy to deal with someone's pet?
Are they cool dogs or they like?
They were cool,
They like
but
my
you know,
dogs?
initially,
I'm fucking dead because you got 2 dogs here.
No, I know. That's why I asked her. I'm like, are they cool dogs or are they like my dogs? Because I kind of already knew where it was going. I tried
no,
to
one
get
of
that.
them was old, the other one was spunky, but they was cool. Like, they didn't bother me, but they followed me around. So even when I went and put my bags in the room, like, they following me to the room. Like, what's up?
Right.
Like,
Do they
your
listen,
dog?
huh?
Like, nigga, you not moving around this bitch without me knowing what the fuck's going on.
That's
I'm
crazy.
like, bruh.
Hey, dogs are fools for that though.
I was just like, this is a lot.
Yeah.
So then,
That's why I said, what kind of dog? Like my dog or their dog?
yeah, man. So the dogs never bark. I don't think I ever heard them bark, which was different.
That's okay.
But then I went there. That was the first night. I was just like, listen, I don't have the energy. So I was cool. Next day, she was like, here, take the keys. What? Oh, okay. So I went and started like handling business. I'm like through the streets of Atlanta, and I'm like, wait, hold on, wait.
just Googling shit.
Just like I'm GPSing the fuck out of everywhere. Like I realized and then like their definition when you look at the map and it say like the red mean heavy traffic, yellow. I'm like, this ain't no real traffic. Like, how you still going 40 miles an hour? That's not...
I get it.
You know what? There's something to be said about California traffic.
Yeah.
For better or
It's
worse.
disrespectful.
From LA to the Bay, it's not great.
Yes,
You know what I
our
my
traffic
God.
when I saw there was one point where I saw red and I'm like, oh fuck.
It's gonna be.
But when I realized the red is still 40 miles an hour and I'm like, well, the speed limit is 65, so that means yellow is what? I don't get it. Like these people was throwing me off. I'm like, this is not traffic.
Yellow's an inconvenience.
Well, I feel like
There's
maybe
somebody with a Taurus in my way out here driving hella slow.
Yeah, I was like, this is shit. If this is traffic, then I can handle this.
Yeah.
So I ended up going to Clark Atlanta University, talked to them, stalked everybody I needed to stalk there. I went to.
When you say that, I picture you with like a trench coat and some glasses. And shit.
You can't wear a trench coat out there because it was hot.
A good
And then
trench coat.
randomly it just
A leather
started
trench coat.
raining.
Huh?
That was the other thing.
ugly.
Like
They get
I
that
didn't.
monsoon weather because they're from the
ugly.
Gulf.
I don't have time for that. Like
That's that what do you call that? A lot of humidity.
Yeah, the humidity
which
with the rainforest.
I didn't have time
or
for
some
that
shit.
either.
No.
So I wasn't.
That's good
I
for
was
ready
nobody.
for that shit, huh?
I was ill
Didn't you used to
prepared.
live out there or no?
No,
No, you're in New York actually.
No, I would love to live in New York.
But you grew up out here?
I'm born and raised in West Pittsburgh.
Why-
I'm a
why you
Bailey
think we
baby.
understand each other so well.
I know. I was like, because I always had in the back of my head that you were like not from around here.
Because
I don't know. I
love
don't
New
listen
York.
well sometimes. I'm sorry.
No.
I just
Anna
think
tell you, she's
because-
a gift from above. I'm not from
am
this
in
earth.
love with New York.
Okay, I definitely
really-
can get the New York vibe from you
Yes,
for sure.
I say it all the time. I love
Word
New
up.
York.
But also, like how we were talking earlier, how you could tell when people are from places. That's why I was like, nah, she seems like she's hella cool. Like she knows around here, you know? And
No, I do. I mean,
Okay.
I'm from the area.
I'm hella
You know,
confused, but
I'm
just carry
listen.
on. Sorry. Thanks for clarifying for me.
Born and raised, Bailey Road. Been there all my life.
Okay.
It's horrible, but it is
Nah,
what it
is
is.
what it is. Yeah.
I mean,
And
shit.
and here we are now. And look, from Bailey Road to Colombia, right?
You feel me?
No matter where we go, we no matter
better
where you
check
from, you
those
could go there.
stamps,
You
huh?
Right. So that was a thing. Atlanta was hella cool though. I really could see myself raising a family, but
Just know
not
they don't
like
want you out there though.
they probably don't. No, and you know what I was also
The South
saying?
tired of California people, bro. All we've been doing is bum rushing everything out there. You know what
And
I'm
making
saying?
their prices go up.
Yeah.
They over here listen, when they was talking about the gas prices, they're like, oh my God, our gas is $3.50. Are you mad about that? Man, ship me some gas right now. How do you
$3.50 for a gallon?
Right where my cousin stayed, it was
No.
$3.59.
Wow.
I said,
Terrible.
ain't that about
I
a
can't
bitch?
remember the last
I think the
time.
highest their gas
Maybe like a few
is
summers
like
ago?
$4 max.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
We doing bad out here, y'all.
Nah, that
Send us some
humidity
money.
ain't worth
if
it,
y'all don't want
though.
us to move out there, I understand. But send us some money. We need to start like a stimulus program where y'all keep us out of y'all states. So that we don't mean no harm.
That's
but
what I'm
it's
saying.
just
Can
ugly
they
out here, you feel
incentivize
me?
being
We ain't
in
trying to- You know
California?
what I mean? We ain't trying to take shit over. It's just ugly out here.
Man,
no
we gotta-
way other to say it than what it is. They trying to, and I really feel they pushing they pushing all the poor people out. Try to keep a certain
They
amount
might
of
be,
help, you know?
but that's okay. Cause you know what? I don't give a fuck.
Hey, they got me fucked up too. I ain't going nowhere. Or I guess
We
I
ain't
don't
gonna pee no.
know.
We ain't going nowhere. You don't gotta go nowhere. It's just that they'll try though. They'll try you.
They will. They tried their hand, but Atlanta was cool. I found out, like, look, I was driving around. You know how they always, when they talking about other spaces, they say, like, Buckhead. I guess I expected to see a sign that said Buckhead, so I know I'm in Buckhead. I didn't know that. Then those water boys or water bag boys or whatever the fuck they call themselves. Man, if you don't get your little ass away from my fucking car, I ain't got nothing for you. Why is 50 of y'all offering me one water? Like, no. I'm not. I ain't opening a purse. I ain't doing none of that. Like, I ain't got it.
I'm confused. Like, while you were in Atlanta, or well,
Yeah, so in
people
Atlanta, what happens is when you're getting like off the freeway or they know it's like a congested area, there's these little boys that's trying to make money for themselves, which is a good thing. I'm not mad at your hustle.
Selling water bottles.
But they're selling like bottles of water.
Oh.
But imagine like if you're sitting in the car and there's somebody in front of you, on the left, on the right, by the back windows, and in behind the car. Like, hey,
dang,
you
so
want
they're
this?
deep.
So yeah, and it's
They
just
trapping.
like
They really getting.
they
their
really
water,
trying to
selling water.
like question.
Wow, I remember, like in other countries and stuff. There's
do that,
like,
yeah, like
you know,
in
they'll
Mexico and
hustle. They
stuff
have like
like
the
that, yeah.
mangoes or whatever, the fresh food, and they're like out there in the middle of the lanes. It's crazy. That's what I
And
imagine
that's how they
these
are.
water
It's
It's the same
boys
shit.
doing.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
It's the exact
style
same shit.
Oh, okay.
They just like
I
out
did
But
there.
like
money.
the same, definitely coming from like a woman's perspective too. Like I'm not about to open my windows for anybody.
I
like,
don't care if I'm a woman
don't
or a
know.
man. Get off my
I
car.
do.
The
I
real
will
shit,
dick slap
though.
somebody if I am a man. But I mean, as a female,
Girl,
I
you
don't
can
have that
bear
against
spray these motherfuckers and they'll leave you the fuck alone too.
Give me some bear spray.
Oh, I will, because I sure
And
know
keep it
I'm
on-
good
and
for
keep
it.
it on tap.
I do.
Nah.
I always keep pepper spray, mace, and bear spray. It is very important because
She'll
I'm
give
the
your ass a
person
shower.
you gon'
Shh.
like if they come and they like, oh my god, I'm gonna rob you. I'm gonna,
Yeah.
shh, and walk
Yeah,
away.
that's see what they don't know. That's where that the best kept secret from. It ain't you saying shush. It's you. The best kept secret. You know what I'm saying?
I'm for real. I feel like it's important for people to know how to protect themselves.
Yeah.
These people get out of line.
You're
and
right.
that's so and the fact that they're kids is like, okay. But
It
also
makes you not want to be that aggressive. Like, come on.
yeah,
now,
but
like,
y'all hella
they still
aggressive.
aggressive, though,
And
yeah.
y'all gonna have to get that shit
You're a little kid.
together.
I'm gonna roll the window down for you.
I've been wanting to punch a little kid.
And, like I fight kids. Y'all better
You
quit
have
playing
to
with
punch a
me.
lot of kids. They be out there deep.
Nah, I keep
No,
it
they
bottled.
really do be out there hella deep, and they do it. It seems like they're doing it in a space where, you can't really move your car. So like by the time they get to you, if there's 3 cars in front of you, mind you, they're hitting every single car, and you're at a red light. You can't just drive through them. So it's just like I pretend like I was on my phone. And then when he knocked on the window, you got Cash App? Oh no, I didn't tell him Cash App. I asked him PayPal because too many people got Cash App.
Yeah, you got to go back to the original ones, bro, and shake certain
You
people.
get you accept checks?
Yeah, they gonna look at you like, hell
You got
nah.
PayPal? You
Right,
like,
you shut
no.
real fast.
No, okay, well, listen, I ain't got it. I ain't got no cash. So that was like a whole thing. Then I went to the school. I got a ticket in my cousin's car. So actually, thank you for reminding me. I got to send her $75 for that parking ticket.
Oh, I was gonna say a parking ticket. Had
Yeah.
to be. I don't think you're wilding like that yet.
Hell no, but I
Still
definitely.
early. It's still early in the story. You know what I mean?
But
Yeah, we still in the
so
United
like,
States.
In
We
the
haven't made
first
it.
day, she let me use her car. I'm like, I got a parking ticket. My bad. I'm sorry.
International and gotta wire money, transfer money, pay for her fucking shenanigans.
Yeah, it was a horrible thing.
Well, that's dope,
But
though.
I got to get that together. Then I ended up going to a couple of places that I like have seen just around. I tried to go to Queen's Crab, even though I'm allergic. I had me some Benadryl. I was about to.
You
I
have
was
to wear
ready-
gloves, right? Like that's the thing. Like when you're
What?
allergic to shellfish.
Oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I just take
Hey.
I've seen
Benadryl.
people
And-
do that, and it's okay.
How we just gonna gloss over the fact that Ann was ready to risk it all just to go in there?
No, I get it. We don't gotta fucking question that at all. I get it.
I mean, obviously you're here, so you made it, but you know what I'm saying?
They were closed. I was so sad. So then,
They were closed for you. That was God right there telling you, hey, Ann, you still gotta go to Colombia and come back. So,
right. So
I mean-
they were closed. I didn't make it. It sucks. But whatever.
oh, you made it.
But I did find some good ass fucking food. Like, bro, when I say that food was everything, I was like,
Yes.
I don't even want to go back.
Yeah.
Cause man, so I had like some island food, some Jamaican food.
Yes. All that.
I found a Puerto Rican restaurant out there, hella fucking good.
Yeah.
But all they shit is fucking deep fried. Like I was like, listen,
There's really no healthy Latin food if you think about it. Like southern border type stuff, there's really not. I mean, besides the actual fruit.
But there-
that
okay, well,
rolled
there's
from
no
out there,
healthy-
like, as far as the cook, because I mean, it was all
listen.
bullshit. You know what I'm
If
saying?
there's no healthy
Fillers.
Latin
Yeah.
food,
Just to get you full.
and there's no healthy Americanized black food, what are my options?
Yeah.
Because
White
I was
people
like,
food,
by the
kale.
time I left there, I didn't
Pure
want
food.
nothing else deep fried. I don't want nothing like just
detox, drink lots of water, eat some
Kale,
fruit.
yeah, just
just give me a kale salad.
She says
Yeah,
all
it's
that,
like-
but came and did 2 shots before we got in this.
I don't know why you're counting.
I'm counting because I took 2 shots with her. But and I'm not saying it because I'm talking shit. Because obviously I took 2 shots with her.
Of course, he indulged.
You know what I'm saying? It's just what we do.
You've got
so,
it.
okay. So
But
then
yeah.
you made it. You're
So
out there having food. What else?
I was having food. I was having drinks. The strippers was live. I think I fell in love with a stripper.
You did.
I did.
That's that bar
What
sexuality.
was it for you?
Yes,
huh?
it was definitely the bar sexual shit. Because I woke up the next morning.
Sexual out here.
When I woke up the next morning,
Google it.
I got a text
We're
message.
gonna have to
Hey
add that
you.
one to the dictionary.
And when I saw the text message, hey you, I was like, Who's
Oh
this?
damn! You
And when she
even got
sent the
their
picture,
number,
I was
huh?
like, oh.
You're a
no.
fucking player.
Well, hey, hold on. Send a picture of what?
Her face.
Okay.
Oh, but I do got some videos. Like there was some little cute bad
Going
scumbag.
up.
I was like,
He's like, you could post
big
those, but
hoes.
not no
Yeah.
dick.
I was like,
That's right.
yeah, they was lit. I
And
ended
was
up,
out there letting her nuts hang.
man. I
That's
was like,
legit.
I'm trying to. I guess on one hand, I question sometimes if I'm really not looking for a husband. I'm looking for a wife. But there's this whole like
I mean,
penetration that I'm not willing
Maybe
to
you're
go
meant
without.
to be polyamorous with another dude, another female.
Can I be polyamorous and both of them be loyal to me?
Wait, I just want you guys to know real fast that polyamorous and being bi is totally different, right? Like,
No.
because
No, it is, but because she said relationship wise, she's I don't know if I want.
oh,
a
I
man,
see.
like,
So be
'cause
like
she's in
married or
be in
with a man,
relationship.
but then also have a girl on the side.
I don't want her to be on the side. I want both.
No,
of
she
them.
So
won't. That's
then,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
you're
That's
right
what
then.
I'm saying,
Okay, I missed
that's,
that. I
that's
missed
what
that
I.
one real
Well, at
fast.
least that's what I perceived you were
Yeah.
talking about. I don't know.
Okay,
you know what
okay,
I'm saying?
yeah, you're right.
Like, yeah, because when you
Period.
because when you refer to a man, a lot of times you're like you want a relationship. Like I
Okay.
can tell.
Dude,
That's what you're saying.
Dude, I just
So, I
don't
pay
want you to be
attention.
with that bullshit. I don't want you
Nah,
to
they're
piss
all
me
with the
off.
bullshit. They're
I don't
all
want
mean,
you
I'm
to
gonna
be
tell you
a
like this, though.
I don't want a homosexual.
You just gotta find the
That
one
is
that's worth the
like that
bullshit.
thing is a
I'm
big
gonna tell you
thing.
like this. If you told him you want to be polyamorous, then what can he fucking complain about? There's nothing
Oh
else to
no,
No, there's a
'cause
lot.
listen,
There's a lot.
Well, you know what the complaint is?
him not doing his
Him-
shit, him
no.
not handling his business.
Him feeling like he wants I don't want to do like a polyamorous and you still go out and you just need hella randoms.
No, that's what I'm saying. What can he complain about if
That
he
would
had
be his
that?
complaint that he still can't run out and
Nah,
just
then-
be
then
for the
it's not
streets.
it's not
So then
the
you
issue.
would just want to have your stuff on the side, but him is only to you.
So I don't want it on the side. I want
no,
all
okay.
of
Wants
us
it
to
all
live
on the
in one
forefront.
house.
She wants it all in the
Aw.
forefront.
And I would like
so
I
wholesome.
wouldn't mind. Well, I can't guarantee I wouldn't mind.
Would he be able to have a relationship
And
with her
wants
as well?
wants the maid. That's you do all the
as
fucking
long
cleaning
as
shit.
I'm the main priority. But I would really love
but living
to,
all together, right?
Yeah, I would really like. I wouldn't even care if they
She got a
fucked
little
each
bed on
other.
the side. The lady got
Girl,
the bed,
no
a
wonder
bed
you're
on the side
having
of
such
the
a hard
main
time
bed.
finding what you need. The fuck? That's hella one side.
Right. And I feel like if I could get a girl to fall in love with me, and no, in all honesty, the real problem is I really don't think I could do women like forever. I want to have an experience, but I've tried 2 experiences with women, and they were both trash. They were fucking horrible.
Aw, that's too
They
bad.
were the worst
What
experience.
happened?
Like when I
all came down to there was no dick. You're like, where the
Because-
dick at though?
no,
Were they stinky?
No, it was more so. The first, the one experience, both experiences. I think the girls were like pillow princesses, where they just lay there and it's like, ooh,
You know, we call on the other
it's like-
side we call that a dead fish, but
yeah. Well, there you go. So they were dead fishes, but also, one of them, it was boring. It was slimy. Like she has an enlarged clitoris.
hey, was
So-
she like this to it? That motherfucker. Like,
No,
She was like this to it.
but like
I
I found myself.
Let your boy
I
find out
found
one
myself
time.
like sucking on her clit like it was a penis.
Oh, that's
That's
weird.
why I said she was getting that short.
Right. And then, but
I mean,
then
that's not weird.
it was
It's just
also
different.
like when
Oh, what
it
you
was
trying to
almost like I question if you're a woman because I don't understand how you don't know what I like. It was no different than fucking a man. Like this is it.
You know what?
Oh,
never
okay.
mind.
I feel disrespected.
All right, so not to get off topic.
Not all
but-
men.
But where are we? What were we talking? How did we get to this conversation again?
It's because she went to the strip club
Okay,
and
so
we
you
were
fell
like
in
talking
love. So
about
you
the
turned bisexual. That's
stripper.
right. So, and then you woke up with the pictures.
Oh no, then. All right,
you a
so
picture.
then I had. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little inebriated,
Always.
and
Put
then
that X-Files music right here, like yeah.
that night, yeah, after I got a little inebriated, I had a whole situation where I had went to a bar. No, it was like a restaurant. Then I ran into this guy, and he was like super cute. Then it turned into something totally different because apparently he had a girlfriend. But you didn't tell me you had a girlfriend, so mind you, I'm drunk.
Yeah.
And then she goes, so nothing happened.
Okay.
But it was like en route to something happening.
Okay.
And then his girlfriend
Popped
busted into the bathroom because I was like, ooh, I'll
Plot
finally.
twist, she was
so
with it.
Here's the thing. I've always wanted
Thank
to
God for
have
the
like.
iPhone. That's what she was saying.
Right.
Found
so
this
I've always
motherfucker.
wanted to have like a real hoe phase, right?
Sure.
So like I've never gotten to have like the one night stand and the it's like, oh, I really want to like
Do what
I
you
really
wanna
do
do. Living
this,
your
right?
life, shit.
Listen, I'm cool with it. So it was like made it to the bathroom, whatever, in the stall, and then all of a sudden you hear Tyrone. I'm like, what the
Oh no.
So I was,
You know, his heart dropped
So
all
it
the way
went-
down
he
to
was
the
got me
stomach.
in the closet.
he stood on top of the fucking the toilet seat. And he was like, stand right here. So my feet,
my
you could see at the
anxiety
bottom.
right now.
You could see the girl walk up and look through the toilet seat.
No, she didn't. How embarrassing. Just let it go, baby.
I said, oh my God, this is a lot. Whoa.
And be having adventures in adventures. And be like a movie though. Continue.
Man, they had me. I was like, oh my God, this is a lot. So now I'm
Once
thinking.
again, that's God speaking to you. You know what I'm
So
saying?
then I'm thinking,
Getting real religious right now.
I know this. I was like, okay, you may be
Oh
right.
my God, I'm stressing
Maybe
right now.
God didn't want me to have this one night stand.
Yeah, I'm not saying that you can't. I'm not to have one, but I'm saying maybe that one was not meant for you. Maybe
Clearly.
he spared you
Yeah,
for a reason.
sometimes there's just
like,
some
come on
dick
now.
not
He's like,
worth
come
it.
on now. We still got to get to Colombia. And
Right. So
yeah.
clearly God didn't want me to have that moment, which was fine. So
Yeah.
then
I'm starting to think that you're definitely not for the streets. You know what I'm saying?
so I be trying to be for the streets, it just don't work
And it's-
out.
No, if you were
Something
for the
just keeps
streets, you
happening.
would have fucking, it would have went down.
would've
Yeah.
You'd have been like, fuck it, you're already in trouble, bro. You might as well.
No. After that, he was like, he was like, all right, she gone. So am I, sir. Let's flush the toilet. I gotta go. I'm not about to be, listen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You want me to
Oh
be
You
my
didn't
out
know
here?
too at
God,
first. You were like, until you find out what happened. Yeah,
Well,
so.
one, I mean, I guess I should ask, do you have a girlfriend or a mate or like a significant other?
I feel
Clearly
like
I don't.
nowadays you have to, just because like
But you
people
also gotta
really
ask the-
be out there. Like,
You gotta ask the extra question, even if
Is she
you
cool
not in
with
a,
it?
No, you gotta ask them, even if you feel
No, that
like
wasn't the
you're
question.
single. Do she think you're single? Because now I'm at that point. Like,
Wait.
okay, so like,
run that back.
so I feel like clearly he knew that he was in a relationship.
Yes.
So in this moment, you feel like you're single. Do the bitch
When
that
he's
you
talking
left
to
this?
you?
Yes.
Okay.
But when you left home this morning, did she think y'all was single?
I see you.
So that's why, like, now it's just a whole
like, is she
nother
in that
layer
headspace
of.
too? Yeah.
Or
'Cause no, you don't want that shit. You want that drama.
No.
so
yeah.
that was a thing.
But maybe she does if she's for the streets. You know what I mean? Like, that's
No,
what I was
Not
I
them
don't
thinking.
kind of
want
streets. Even in the streets, you know, there's code. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't want drama. You lay
And plus,
low-key,
I don't
you feel
do
me?
drama.
Bust
Like,
your gun when you have to. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, some dick just ain't worth it.
it's not, and definitely no dick that's gonna bring me drama. Like, my life in real life is hella peaceful and boring. Like, it's lit, but it's like it's not.
No, I
it's
feel
boring
you.
in the sense of there's no drama. Like,
Yeah.
I can go anywhere and have no problems, and I
That's-
like my life like that.
That's legit.
Now, I do carry my bear spray everywhere I go.
Sure, because you stay ready.
Bear spray.
Yes, if it'll take down a
Yes,
bear,
yes.
bitch, it'll take you
I got
down
a
too.
shank,
That's
but
my
I'm ready
motto.
to one time if I need to. But I
stay
mean, that's real
safe, man.
personal.
All
I mean,
can
and
tell
I'm
y'all,
ready.
stay safe. Esther get channel her inner, you know, saying her inner bound by honor and stuff. So I'm gonna stick everybody in this motherfucker. Yeah, but no, I mean, okay. So proceed.
So
What you-
then,
so what else happened?
so that
that situation occurred.
that
and then-
situation occurred, and I was like, "Oh my god, I should just
Allegedly.
go back to my room." So I just went back to my
Damn,
room,
that's a sad dang. Okay,
and that night was over.
mission failure.
Well, mind you, this is so I done went to the
Damn.
club and I done went to the after hours. This is like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. There's been ass in my face from all these strippers all night, and then you turn around and I'm like, ooh.
And this
Like,
happened.
mind you, there was
wild.
and had
You're
blue
right.
balls. She had a.
You need
yes,
recap.
I was mad.
Yeah,
It's
her
okay. You know what? I'm very good at masturbating, so it
self-explore.
don't matter. Yeah.
Hey, I just for the first time learned that term today.
This
so when
is
you
for
say
some
that,
people, okay?
Yeah. I never knew that. When you said that, I was like, is that what they call it? I'm like, Jesus
that's
Christ,
like a
I'm
real
learning all kinds
wholesome
of
way,
new
I
shit
felt
today.
like.
Go ahead, y'all. Proceed. That's what I'm saying. I'm kicking back.
After that happened, we went to What do we do? That next day, it was kind of like a low key kind of day, only because I knew I was leaving the next morning and I was leaving early. Or no. I had something else that happened. There was some other. Oh, the other thing in Atlanta, their like style is very different than California. See, this is all the smoke. You see, I'm getting high and it's fucking crazy. No, I feel like
I think it's already a little late for that.
You want another shot and you want to take a break and come back?
No, I'm good. So so while we were in Atlanta, I realized they're exhausting. Like, I went to Cascades, right? Because I was like, ooh, I saw this on the show. Let's go skating.
She was trying to live her ATL life.
I was really trying to live it. But at Cascades, like, I saw 4-year-olds with lace fronts. Like, all the girls got their shirt. Like, everything is just, you got to be, like, you walk outside and you need to be, like, dressed up and owned. Out here, we're not like that. Like, you can do, like, kind of a beach bum look and it's fine. Mm-hmm. Out there, like, if we're going skating, this is just fun. I don't understand why everybody got on a lace front and why everybody got a full face of makeup. I mean, like, I'm not that person.
I get what you're saying. Like, it's more pageantry out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's like an event. You know, they when they go do
everything
these
is an
maybe
event.
in Southern California, it's kind of like that. I feel like they're really into looks like you can't do nothing.
But you can still get away with like beach bum look.
Yeah, I guess that's you're right. There's a lot of beach bum.
Like there's,
sure, but
I feel like in California, it just like the brands and all that don't matter.
In California, it's not on you, it's in you. You know what I'm saying?
That is just what it is.
You either got it or you don't.
Yeah,
right?
You're
like,
be all right. Be yourself.
That's true.
You could be in the Bay and really have on like your cousin's design and really rock that shit and it really be that shit.
Yeah, and it'd be right.
I saw so many
some RiBirth
fake. You feel me?
No, go ahead.
But I saw so much fake Gucci, fake Louis. Then there was a dude that called himself trying to talk to me, right? He pulled up on me and he was like, "What you drive?" I was like, well, that's a weird question.
That is
kind
a very
invasive.
weird
Like, hi, how you doing? Like, you don't know how to approach people? He was like, no, I didn't mean nothing like that. I just thought I saw you get out of this car. I said, well, and mind you, I'm looking at his car, and it's like an old Benz. Mind you, everybody out there drive Benzes. Like, only thing I'm thinking is, a Benz is not an everyday car. You do not drive a Benz, a Jaguar. Like, those are not like, hey, today's Tuesday. Like,
so
y'all.
That's what I wanted to ask you next. That's everywhere, or do you think because Cascade is such a historic place that people just were doing that because it's there, or that's just
I feel like that is Atlanta.
Just in general.
Now, as you begin to go to the outskirts, I don't feel like it's as bad, but definitely in the city of Atlanta.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that makes sense then. That makes sense because even in the city, all cities have their swag. San Francisco, like I said, it's the home of that beach bum, super casual, like, and this motherfucker will be a millionaire. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
right.
And LA, it's because obviously Hollywood and shit, they more wear the part. You dig what I'm saying? They have, they have all the stuff. So,
but even in LA, you don't necessarily gotta
certain
be
parts in LA,
name. Like, you don't have to label bang. Like, that's what I feel like they do a lot out there. Like, they label banging. Like, this is Louis, this is Gucci.
These right here, Marvel. These right here are
they're fucking Rick and Morty socks.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck with me. You know what I mean? Shouty.
So that was like a thing that I noticed. Like, I'm not her. I'm not about to be extra dressing up to go to the grocery store.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's
just
weird.
fucking out. No.
I could dig it.
Yeah.
So
I feel you. And then that's one of those things that we said earlier about, when somebody's not from here.
Yes, I'm definitely not from there because and then like the rain was throwing me off.
Step out when you out there in the ATL every day.
Do you know how exhausting that is?
Order some
and I mean, it's not even just them.
At the local store.
Listen,
no,
at Cascades, there was a woman. I don't know if they're all hers, but she walked in with 5 kids. Every baby was Gucci down to the socks. Every baby had their hair done right. Like, the 12-year-old had a lace front. The little baby had the big knockers with the French braids. And all I was thinking was, that is hell of exhausting. You know how much time that took? Like, I got 2 girls at the house, and now I'm just like, so we just gonna rock this ponytail like
I'm about to braid this up real fast. 2 braids, 1 braid.
And everybody I felt like I was really on some oh my God, maybe I'm just a little bit too reserved, because I was like, if I see one more belly button of a 6-year-old, Like this 6-year-old did not pick her outfit. Why she got to be showing her belly button
It's
every
like the
time?
Yeah, I
parents
feel
that
you that there, you know.
Then-
give their kids Halloween fucking costumes and shit.
Right.
They don't even know what it means. That baby wanted to be a Power Ranger. You don't let that kid be a damn Power Ranger for
Right.
Stop
I
dressing him like
definitely
Smokey
asked
and,
my
and,
girl
and
for
O-Dog and
sure.
shit.
So that was a lot. It was just like. Then
talking
on top
shit.
of that, they skate ring don't sell alcohol.
Nah, man, it's all about. Where'd you see them drinking a beer in ATL?
Oh, I didn't think about that. But the last skating ring I went to, they sell
The
alcohol.
one here or no?
There is no one
That's
here.
what I was
Yeah,
saying.
Paradise
you know,
Skate.
Oh yeah, Paradise Skate sell wine.
They do?
Yes,
I haven't
If
been.
they sell wine, they gotta have beer.
Yeah.
they do have beer.
All right, then. I fuck with
But
that
that's
was
my
weird
point.
That you
I
just
was-
said wine then. No.
Oh well, because I drink wine. I never drink
Oh,
the beer.
okay, I see.
So, but my point is, I was thrown off.
Yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
trying to get it to do like, hey, bruh, I know you got something
Well,
up
that's
under
good
there.
to
Like,
know
let me
that
just.
Paradise Skate sells beer, so it can be all up in there. You know,
They sell
skating
canned
drunk and
beers.
Shit.
That's what I'm saying. I was so
Okay.
thrown off that they ain't got no fucking. But then you got to go through the metal detector to even get in there, and I'm just like, what? Like
It's a historic place. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's like you know.
the
even
history
before that-
was what gangbanging.
Nah,
'Cause I don't get-
I think they were even saying it in the movie. I think that before they, you know, they're like it was a historic place. It's like one of those things you come
I
out
didn't
here.
watch the movie.
Oh, see.
I don't even know a movie.
Well, you
It's
know
called
what?
ATL, right?
All I know about it is from that movie, so I might be dead ass wrong in everything.
No,
I'm
but there
fucking
was
saying.
clips, and that's how I
No,
saw
I
it.
get it. I get what you're saying.
But I've never really watched the movie. My bad.
So,
So I was just a little thrown off, and everything like is hella green. So you know, like when we driving on the freeway, you can see houses, you can see
Yeah.
McDonald's, you can see grocery stores. I don't know if they do it intentionally, but the trees are blocking whatever is between the freeway and whatever is on the other side of the freeway. It was kind of cool, but also kind of scary. It was like Jeepers Creepers. Like, what?
so what did it still look like? There was hella trees, like a forest and shit out there.
Yeah.
Highway
Yes.
kind of feeling more so.
So it
or-
definitely felt like the woods. I don't know.
I mean,
how
that's
to
a
say.
good thing. They probably just up on shit
Yeah.
because that's better for air quality. You know what I mean? But
You always got
Gotta
something.
love those trees.
yeah,
Like, why you always
it's,
gotta
it's evident, right? You know, you know, I'm fucking
look?
stoned right now.
This is how the highway is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
like,
just super green for
you
no
know,
reason.
you know why it looks scary.
That's even
eerie
better
to
than I
you?
imagined in my
Because
head.
I don't know if you watched it or seen clips of it, but they filmed The Walking Dead out there. So that all those highways like that, that's what that. when I see that,
No,
that's what that
I don't
reminds me of.
watch The Walking Dead,
Right?
and now
Yeah,
I'm
you don't like scary
afraid.
movies, huh?
No,
You know,
I don't
if
watch
you
No,
know,
movies.
you know.
I don't do zombie movies. I already
Ah.
dream of them. I don't need to see them in my
Yeah.
like
Right.
waking life too.
Yeah, I'll be having it. We'll
hey,
get
did
it.
y'all know that there's a? Have you ever heard of Hardee's?
Nope.
Yes, which is like the twin company of Carl's Jr.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I took this picture because I was like, why is Hardee's still in the Carl's Jr. logo?
I forgot what the reason why, but it's the same. They're the same company.
Yeah, that was actually hilarious to me.
Hardee's. Got
But
me fucked up.
when
Carl's
you're,
Jr.
but when you're out there, it is like it really is like, I don't know. It's like country, but not country. It's like country people trying to catch up with California. But when I talking, I'm like, it's 3 years ago. I'm not even interested in that.
I hear you. That's terrible, but okay.
But that's
Proceed.
really how I felt. And look, this is how these houses are.
Yeah, they have land to them. It ain't
Yes,
just.
and their backyards are not like super. Oh shoot, the
What I
backyards
thought
are
was,
not.
crazy was that there wasn't any fences like there is here. Like
Yeah, they're well. You can't
well in
build
Vermont.
a fence.
I've never been to Atlanta, but like
In
on the
Atlanta-
East Coast like that, I was like, why aren't there any fences? Like, or don't you got to distinguish like this is my side and
Yeah, get
I
the
don't
fuck
know,
off my
or like
property.
I don't know.
How I'm supposed to shoot you if I don't know if you're on my property
Or my
not?
dog too, right? If I
Right.
have a dog, like how am I supposed to keep him caged in if there's no fences in the backyard or the front
that
yard?
sarcastic.
It was like that in Atlanta too. Like certain houses were fenced in, but like her house, it was just like her house,
Property.
the next house, back there.
I just live in the hood.
Yeah, I was just like, oh my god. So
I like that. Oh,
And then the
shit, though.
other
I
thing
fuck
is-
with it. If I got distance between my neighbor, fuck it, ain't no fences. Just
Yeah.
know around where I'm gonna be in this area.
I
Don't be in
want
the
so
same
much
area I'm
land
in.
around me that I can
when
even
I'm in
see
this
my
area
neighbors.
and we're okay. I'm not gonna be hella close to your house. Don't be close to mine.
no, and
And
see,
if I see you, I must.
even
Yeah.
even their
I see
dogs,
you
like
there.
it's almost like the dogs have been
Coming out
trained
two
to know
times.
like where to go and where not to go.
Yeah,
It's
stay in the
very
range.
weird.
I
But
mean, it's
what's scary Now, I will tell you what's scary is when you don't have a fence or you don't have anything blocking your backyard and a fucking deer fucking comes up to the goddamn thing and you like, okay, so is somebody going to shoot the deer? What are we doing with this deer?
You're supposed to feed it strawberries like that one dude on
No.
fucking Instagram. Nah.
We're not
fuck with
feeding
deers like
shit.
that?
That's beautiful.
That's nature.
Oh, no. Okay,
That's
so.
beautiful.
That's terrible. Okay, continue though.
So, because one
Like
day.
you got to experience that.
Because one
I
day
would've
when we
cried,
were
like,
in the backyard.
Yeah, the one tier.
One day when we were in the back, so when we had pulled up, even like coming from Cascades, right?
Uh-huh.
When you pull up, you go up like this driveway, which is super far, and then you gotta walk like they weren't parking in the garage, so you gotta walk over like the back patio, and all you hear is ta-da, ta-da. And I'm like, what the? If y'all don't open this door. And when I realized, oh my God.
Did it have like antlers and all?
I don't
or
know.
Was it just
in my head, I was mad that they didn't have a gun for me to shoot it.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's
Because
yummy.
Until that deer learns how to shoot, and then we're all ass out.
Well,
In, like, an alternate
listen, all I'm
universe.
saying is, if you know you got
It's totally possible.
rodents, and yes, I'm calling a deer a rodent.
It's not a rodent.
How do you not? It was
Look at Bambi, it's
huge.
got a soul.
What's the definition of a rodent? I feel like it's like a pest or something that
It was pesting me. I felt like it was picking
Then I
at
guess
me.
it's a rodent thing.
And
Shit.
there's a lot that pesters you. That don't mean they're all rodents.
We need to know the definition of a rodent.
Okay, so what else then? So you out there, the deer walked up on you. You were accosted by a deer.
Yeah,
I was pestered by a deer.
Listen, have you ever been
I don't even know
so?
what
deer.
accosted means, but I feel like it fit for this. What I was
That's the
saying.
next definition.
I didn't
It
find that out.
literally. Oh,
What's a rodent? Let me see.
it's a mammal.
Oh, I locked your phone. I'm so sorry.
Girl, you fine. You wanna know my password?
No, I'm not looking.
I trust you that much.
Okay, so accost means approached and addressed by someone boldly or aggressively. So yeah, you were accosted by a deer out there, by the way. I was just making sure I knew what I was saying, because I'm fake smart around here.
It seriously was scary though.
Huh?
Like it was seriously scary for me. I'm not used to being.
You're not used to seeing that type of shit.
No,
period. Yeah.
I'm not like.
You're like,
I
this
be-
shit ain't majestic at all. This shit's kind of, you know what I'm saying, scary as fuck.
right, and it feel like you like they
solid as a
stomp
rodent.
hard. Like that was the thing when you walk. It's like you walking hard. Why you walking so hard? Like
They're heavy. They're heavy as fuck. There's so
listen,
much. Of
and
a
this one
creature.
wasn't a baby.
He
This
was
was
like,
an
why
adult.
you walking so light?
This one was an adult. I don't have time.
He had like all the horns and the whole shit on.
She didn't
I
see.
don't know. I just know.
I
You just heard
imagine it,
Oh,
yeah.
wow,
It was-
that's even
and she's
more
like-
Well,
creepy.
like I got a glimpse of it.
What
but
time
I
of the
was-
day was it? Because that really fucking matters.
It was at night.
Okay, that is a completely different story, and
Did
I'm
you see
so
its eyes
sorry.
glowing?
Because
Huh?
at nighttime, that's like
That's creepy.
that's
It
hella
could've been a
creepy.
goat.
You're right.
Could've been a
No, the
goat.
goats are up like this. I think that their eyes, or maybe they're the same. You're
I'm
right.
just talking shit.
I don't know anything about. I'm like I
could've
don't
been
know
a goat with
anything about
horns.
animals.
But the nighttime is a different vibe,
Right, and
How
mind
dare
you,
those animals try to live their life?
Right at night.
but why would
Keep
you
it
do it in a
moving.
residential neighborhood? Go do it in the woods. Well, but the
That-
house is in
that's
the
how they build them.
woods.
Yeah, that's how they build them. You said.
So it was a lot like that. Like
What's this? Day 2, day 3 in Atlanta.
She's
yeah.
she's so far she's gotten a ticket. She's been to the strip club, right?
You had an almost one night stand.
And got caught by the significant other. This bitch.
what
Went
else?
to I went to Cascades
Went to Cascades.
and realized
And
they
now
don't sell
you-
no liquor.
And they don't sell liquor, just an FYI or like so everybody
Divine
knows,
intervention,
right?
you feel me? It's pretty
I should have
action-packed
just
for, like-
brought my water bottle.
and you ain't even left the states yet.
No.
Jeez. All right, so it's okay then. So after that night, what happened?
So
next
then
day?
after that night, it was really just like a rest night because I knew I was leaving the next day.
Where were
so-
you going? Where were you going?
I was going to Bogota, Colombia.
You gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta throw some sound effects in there for you. I got
So, I did go.
you. The air horn.
Yeah.
So by the
all
time
that
we make
shit.
it to the airport, there was like all these rules. So you got to go through like migration or something.
Immigration, yeah.
Yes. You got to go through
Let's just call it migration from now on. I think that's a better idea.
yeah. Well, there was
It
this
is, though.
form that I needed
Because
to
everybody
do.
just kind of fucking herds that way, like right.
They were trying to make sure you were a fucking actual U.S. citizen and not someone
Well,
else. right?
first, hold on. before we go there, before I got to the airport, I did have to go shopping for a new bag because I wasn't gonna pay for the heaviness of my bag.
Good girl.
So I
Yeah,
got
there
a
you
bag
go.
and kind of pulled everything out, and that was
go.
like, that was cool because I was like, all right, like I could deal with that. And I left that bag in my cousin's house. Like, I don't need 2 bags. It's not that deep. So once we do that, I get there. It's still over 50 pounds.
Jeez.
I'm like, this is bullshit. So now I pulled out like some shoes and something else, try to stuff them like in like my little purse thing. I'm like holding a jacket, 2 jackets, because they said it was going to be raining out there, but I couldn't, like, I can't assess like.
But wait,
cold,
didn't
hot.
you
And
like
likes to
weigh
be
it
ready, is what she
beforehand?
said.
Like, am I the only person who does that? Like,
What?
do you weigh your bag before you go, or
No, she
No.
did, but she
the second time around? Right now,
The
right?
second time around, I just pulled stuff out. I didn't officially weigh it.
So that's what I'm saying is whenever I go, I always fucking weigh that shit, right? Like, or maybe I'm just an anal person,
possibly a little bit
right?
of both.
Okay, yeah,
No,
I think
but,
so.
no, but
Because I'm
it's
like, I'm not about to pay. I'm not about to pay.
you know what? I can't even relate because I'm a guy, right? So it's like
You don't
we
even
just
package
throw, we
much
just
shit.
throw, yeah, we just throw a
like-
bunch of shit in there, and it's
He's like,
never,
I got 1 pair of underwears, my Marvel slippers.
Yeah,
I'm fucking good to go.
Rick and Morty socks and a beanie, and I'll be fine. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
Oh,
look
you're
at
right,
you.
you're right. Okay, so did you make it on the flight? Obviously,
No, I did make it on the flight, and there was I didn't have to do, so there was like this immigration form that I had to fill out, right? And
Is your
it wasn't
name
working
really
for
Ann?
me. No, it wasn't working for me. It said I already have an account or something. So I get up to the front and I see 3 women, but in the middle there's this one dude, and he just standing there. I'm like, oh, I hope I get the dude, because you know it's easy to seduce dudes. Man,
look
he
at
let
this.
he let me through. He didn't worry about that form. He wasn't worried about it still being overweight by like 2 pounds, 3 pounds, something like that. Like, he just let me go. So
Yeah.
shout out to
Okay,
I
okay.
can't say his name because I don't want him to get in trouble.
Okay,
but shout out to the dude that was working to international.
That's big Ant
Delta.
energy right there. Man got his shit done.
Because
Okay.
he was super cool. And he asked for my number and I gave it to him. I need to text him. Hopefully I can get some free flights.
Just don't tell him that you do a podcast, whatever you do, because that probably won't. He'll probably hear this and be like,
Nah, bro, say it with your
Listen,
chest.
first
Know
of
what's
all,
up.
"This is what it is."
I'm a big fan.
He should
I'm a big
actually
fan of that.
won't.
That's
He should be happy that I'm actually shouting him out
Right?
on here, because the
It's nothing
reality
but love,
is
baby.
once we start like moving and grooving and doing them in Miami and in
Yeah,
New York
you know
and
what,
in
right,
everywhere.
we built it. You know what?
Right.
Ann-
You should
and-
wanna
and-
know you came a part of the legacy.
Once again, Ann is out there establishing the brand in other places such as Atlanta and Colombia as well. So shout out to Ann for what I mean,
Yes.
always thinking ahead.
Because I sure
No
did
one-
let people know. They
one
always
needs
say, "What do
more."
you do?" Well, I'm a host on a podcast, but I also work a traditional 9 to 5. That's literally how I answer it.
That's dope.
I like that.
And you know what? All 100% true.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Facts. So okay, so you got on the plane. It was
So,
a plane ride, cool.
the plane ride
How long
was-
was the flight?
It was only 4 hours.
Oh, that's not bad. But you already in Atlanta though, so I'm talking
That
about
part
you
is
trying to fly
true.
From here to there.
That part
Might
is
be a
true.
little different story. You know?
I don't
Go
know.
ahead.
But I get on the flight, everything is cool. I'm sitting in the window, like getting some flicks up, whatever the case may be. Sitting next to this talker. I was just like, oh my God. Let me put these headphones in my ears so you can stop talking to me. Oh man. Like, damn.
That didn't work. Did it work? Or
No, he kept
No,
talking.
they don't
See, the
care.
thing is, the cool part is like when you're Mexican or you look Mexican, all you gotta do is say "gay" and they just leave you alone and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh really?
Because they're like, okay, you don't speak no English, so I'm just like, yeah, "gay."
no, you see, I'm a big fan of like saying it with my chest, and I'd be like, "Hey, I don't want to talk right now." Like, I'm hella
the cold
rude.
shoulder. She puts her blanket.
But
on.
that's not
yeah.
even. That's honestly
That's not
rude.
rude though, right? Like I feel like we
Nah.
need to like get that out the way, right?
It's
That,
not
like,
rude because
being-
it's normal, but people nowadays.
But I
find
do
it
feel
rude.
like when
Yeah.
it comes to elders,
they're
I'm
like, "Oh,
still
you don't want to
traditional.
entertain me."
Me too.
When it comes to elders, I'm still like traditional in the sense of like, as an elder, I won't tell. Like
Well, no,
the
I feel
fact
like
that I
there's
know
always
this was
a
an
way.
old
Like
man.
if you were an elder, I'd be like,
Oh, I don't know.
No, you're just like you said. You're just like being direct. Like you can ask.
But there's
Yeah.
always a different way to talk to everybody, elder or not. Like I'll let you know what's up. Like if you're an elder, I'll be like, hey, sorry, like I really just don't feel like
just
talking
being real,
right
just
now.
being
Like,
honest.
I'll change my tone.
When it comes,
Tone is everything.
when it
Tone
comes to
is
elders,
everything.
I don't do
Tone
that.
is everything.
Like when it comes to
established
elders, I don't do that. I just suffer through it.
Oh, you're
Like,
sweet.
I do too. It depends on the elder though. Like if
yeah,
he's kind of a
this
dick, then
man,
I'm
you
like,
can tell
nah.
he's just
If it ain't
old.
my elder, I don't give a fuck.
See, with this man, you
I
can
mean,
tell
I be
he
old
just
school.
old, and he ain't got nobody to talk to or something.
Yeah.
His conversations, like they started off.
Was he a Mac though? Was he a master of
That's a
conversation?
good question.
No, he actually
Because
did
that
have
fucking
good
matters,
conversation.
actually.
But
'Cause
also,
somebody
see,
keep
it
you talking.
depends when it's come to elders. Like if you're a male and you're being creepy, like questionably sexual, then yeah, I'm just like you.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
if you
talk.
don't
Shut your
stop
shit down.
fucking talking to me, stop playing with me. But when it's somebody who seem like they're just like
down
He's
to
telling you
earth.
about his life and just wants to talk.
like
and
I know now
I never
that his
know, you
wife passed away
nervous
10
and
years
shit,
ago.
yeah.
Like stuff like that is like, oh, okay, you probably just need somebody to talk to. Okay.
Hey, there's
Yeah, I
there's numbers for that. I'm just kidding.
Nah. Esther's gonna be like, look, take this card.
But you can call me during my business hours.
I'll get back to you when I get a chance. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we're closed. Close the blinds on them. Crazy. Yeah. I mean, but either way, I mean.
But
it is
he
what
was
it is.
super cool, super nice. Bro,
That's cool though.
the airport was big as fuck
Out there or for the
in
one-
Atlanta
Oh yeah.
and in Colombia. And then going through immigration, like, bruh, I don't know if I want to do this all the fucking time. Is there a way for me to VIP this? Like, what's going on? The
Well,
line.
you think you're better than us out here?
Oh no!
That's what they're gonna say. They think, oh, you want special privilege?
Yes.
Huh?
I do.
Yes,
I just
I
How
don't.
dare you?
I'm American.
I really no. That's really one of my American ways, probably, because I was like,
That's what it is.
so we gotta go through this line.
Once again, they could tell you went from out there.
Because I was just like, to get through immigration, I was just like, this is fucking exhausting. I don't. Then you gotta go through. It felt like I went through immigration like 3 times. So you gotta remember when you leave to go in to the airport, whatever, on the international side. They got the thing where the TSA, whatever the case may be. But then they asking you questions, which on the other side, TSA didn't ask me shit. They just, let me see your ID. Oh, okay, keep going. Then you get through and you got to get to the other country. Then you get to another immigration. But then before you get your bag, after you get your bags and you like walking out, they got these guards. Now, mind you, I've already went through customs, already went through the immigration process. Then you get to the part where you got your bag, you going through, your bag got to go through another scanner. And the woman still stops you and is like, well, what are you here for? How much money do you have on you? Fuck, I got $2. Can I go?
That right there alone should tell you why you don't want to have a relationship with a woman.
Why?
Okay, she's on your line already. Like I see you have no patience for that.
Oh no.
You gotta have patience when you got a woman. Trust me.
Oh, I'm like,
Yeah.
because
I see
too
you have
many
no
questions
patience.
be getting on my nerves. Like, okay, I'm not about to. You're not about to trick me into. You're not about to trigger me with all these fucking questions. So that
It's not an international
have you
trigger.
traveled internationally before?
yes, but it wasn't that bad.
No.
No,
Because I feel like when I've traveled, they've definitely asked me like a whole load of questions, and
Who
then
sent you?
yeah, and then when I answered them like, well, I don't know what the address is I'm going to, they were like, you stupid American, like you're gonna get kidnapped and killed here.
So I think they do that on the app now. There's an immigration app or whatever, not an app, but a form that you do.
So you don't gotta talk to anybody?
I didn't. It wasn't until the end when the woman is like, "How much money do you got on you?"
Declare what you got. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm
Going
like,
back, women in
$2. And she
Looked at
looked
you,
at
she
me
said,
like, "Bitch, you know you lying," but it didn't matter. Just can I
What
go?
are you about to pocket check me? Like, keep it
And what
moving.
if she did? And
Then they
had a
tell
whole
you to
load?
go
Yikes.
over to the thing, and then your bag gotta go through a scanner again. But it's already been through 2 scanners. Why is it scanning again? I don't get that. Like, just God, let me
Okay.
get there.
So we in Colombia now.
So
What's
now we
poppin'?
in Colombia and it's raining. But I was like,
But
what
you
the-
brought 2 raincoats,
I
right?
did, but who the fuck want to feel like they taking a shower? Why is this rain hot?
Ooh, it was hot. Yeah, it's tropical. It's monsoon weather, baby.
I was like,
that
this
Gulf
is-
activity. You feel me?
Yeah, I was just like, why is the rain hot? Like, I don't know. I guess I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't never felt no summer breeze. You know what I'm saying? That's all them songs.
In
they be
Mexico, I
writing.
felt that, and it was like so nice, like being able
It
to
would've
feel the
been
hot
nice.
like rain, and I was like wearing my like bathing suit already. It was fucking delicious.
Okay, well, keep in mind, I didn't have on a bathing
I
suit.
know.
I had all my luggage.
It was cool when you want it, right? That way you don't want it, right?
I was like,
She's like, I
wait.
just got off the
It do
fucking
sound-
airplane.
And I'm already annoyed. 'cause
I'm waiting
this-
for my ride.
Yes. And then, mind you, I'm annoyed because keep in mind, I feel like there's like, this bitch is still asking me questions. Like, now I just got to like reset my mind. So I was just like, oh my God. All right, we get there. Now, I will say, the girl who hosted this, Crystal, shout out to Crystal with Lux Beauty.
Shout out to Crystal wherever you are.
Yes, she with Lux Beauty Studios. She had like private transportation the whole time we was out there.
Okay, so
Rooms
why,
was not-
for the people that are probably not following along, why were you out there? In
Oh,
Colombia?
okay. I'm sorry. So
Just give them just tell them why you were
my
out there.
other side job. But no, one of my jobs is that I am an esthetician and I do body sculpting. So my business is called Anasa Opulent Aesthetics, and I went out there
right,
because
plug that shit.
they were trying to make sure, or we were learning the Colombian style of body sculpting. So the way we do it here in America is not the way they do it out there. And the reason why I even took the opportunity is because like it kind of it'll set me apart. But in addition to that, like learning the original style to me is vital.
Yeah.
Like that makes sense. Then we
You
also
get it
went
authentic, the authentic source, not just, you know what I mean?
because everybody, to me, I feel like when you learn from somebody who has never learned the Colombian style, no matter what you learn, everybody kind of put their little sauce on it, right?
Sure.
And your sauce can alter,
varies, yeah.
and it will alter what it is that I am actually receiving as
accomplish,
the
yeah.
student. So it just made more sense to go to the source.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I went out there, and it was super
Just
lit.
working on your craft.
Yes, and she had us in, like, I felt like VIP. I felt like Beyonce when she was like, our private transportation. I'm like, oh, okay, wait, paparazzi.
She had to get herself together. Anna's over there checking her shit. Okay.
So that was dope. We get to the hotel. Like, the other thing I like that some people do, I don't know if you've ever been on like retreats and stuff with other people where you don't really know anybody, but they always try to pair you in rooms. That should be pissing me off. So
So it was a shared room type deal.
no, it was a single room. It was
it
two
was-
beds in there, but it was nobody shared a room. That makes a big difference for me on my overall experience, because you fuck around and share a room with
This
me.
ain't jail, motherfucker.
Yeah,
My
you
new
share a room
cell,
with me. You
my
gotta be
blanket.
comfortable with nudity.
Yeah.
If you're not, then you don't want to be
I
in a
mean,
room
I
with
feel
me.
like most of them should be, right? If they're like in that line of work, they see a lot of skin, right? Like,
Yeah, that don't mean I want to see your skin just because I do see your skin though.
Yeah.
so
You
What
gotta
if
think
she
like
was
when
trying to show
we
you
were
that
gonna
skin,
be there
though?
for 5 days. So in 5 days, you telling me you ain't gonna take a shit?
no.
Even if I see your skin, do I want to smell your shit?
Okay, I guess shit is
Like I
different,
said, another
yeah.
reason why Ann ain't.
Yeah,
And
it's
just
just like, it's just
do what you do, Ann.
like,
Do
this is
what
my
you
I'm not
do.
gonna work with a woman.
You're not gonna work.
you know, I'm definitely like into like everything, and I feel like I've always said to myself that like I'm married to a man because women are just fucking cuckoo. They're crazy. Like I love.
We got it on
Women,
record, y'all.
right?
One of them is acknowledging.
I can consider myself pansexual after talking or not talking, but listening to that Bottled Up Bitches, right? Like I never
Pause.
realized
What's
that
a
like
pansexual?
a pansexual, like so it doesn't matter to me if somebody was born like a man and then turned into a woman. I'd still fuck them as long as they're cool and they got a good heart. You know what I mean?
If a
They don't have, like, a
man
specific
turns into a
preference.
woman,
Like,
do
but
they?
you
How does
also
their
would
vagina
like-
get wet?
Regular
Yeah, like
males, regular
yeah,
females.
all
right?
of the above. Like I'll fuck an alien probably as long as they were good to me and had a good heart. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't discriminate.
I don't
like,
think
I don't
I've
care.
ever thought about that.
Right?
No, because and-
bisexual is just I'll fuck a man or I'll fuck a woman. Or a love, excuse me. I guess people do that too.
No, I mean, you said it right. Fuck.
I mean, let's call it what it is, right?
Because even if you love them, you're fucking them.
I don't
Okay,
know how
so
we
look,
got there.
we're in
Sorry.
we're gonna take a quick break. You know what I mean? We are in Colombia right now with you. You're gonna give us
We
the
just
breakdown
got
of
here.
what happened. You know
Just
what I'm
got
saying?
off the
We
airplane.
just
It's
pulled up.
fucking raining.
Ooh, I know, right?
And we are fucking back. Y'all already know, man. The adventures are international and, you know what I'm saying, all land and, you feel me, all over the world and the globe and shit. We are back, Known by Podcast, episode 85, I believe. 85, stay alive. I gotta rhyme this shit.
I think you said 86 the first time, no?
It might be 86. Who knows? Like I said, we high and shit.
Yeah,
Don't matter. As long as it pops up in the right order when you see this inside your shit, you already know. But so Ann, we're in Colombia now. It's raining on you. You mad because you got 3 coats? What else happened? So pick us up from where we left off. I need to know.
All right, so we in Colombia. It's raining. We got private transportation.
That's
it was
right.
like this.
Real bad and bougie. I get it.
You feel me? I felt
why.
like bad and bougie. So we got the people. They picked up the car. I ain't gonna lie. The girl, she was so on her shit. First thing we do when we go in there
This
is
is Crystal,
like,
you said?
yes, Crystal.
Shout out to Crystal once again.
Yes. And we so we instantly go in there and we are immediately listening to, or not immediately listening, but we are like immediately learning. Like they didn't waste no time, and they also feeding us everywhere. So they also fed us. I was like, oh, okay. So this, like, it just felt like it was fun, but it felt like, oh, this shit is real.
Study like too. Yeah.
Yes, like we did not come here to play. We came here to get on our shit, get our shit right, go and get to a bag. I was like, I'm loving that. So that was one thing. So then, mind you, by the time we got there, it's already kind of late, and then we go straight into training. So it's like by the time we done, we get our room, we go. So that shit was hella cool. Then there was like, be ready next day, 8:00. It was not playing because I caught myself trying to, make sure that I make an impression. So I'm trying to get down there early. Y'all already down here?
I was trying to eat your lunch, and
Damn, the early bird gets the worm.
No, for real. I was like,
the early bird you.
Man,
She thought.
so.
They
Breakfast.
pulled a you on you.
Now, I will say, when you go to their breakfasts, they actually, to me, they eat more hearty for breakfast.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You gotta fill up on breakfast. That way you're good for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Not for the rest of the day, but for
to you at least be able to stretch it out. I feel like.
Yeah.
That was.
So
was.
what was
So
for
breakfast
breakfast
was-
then?
So breakfast,
Schmack.
there was like.
Tell me.
Well,
Breakfast is
no,
my
not
favorite.
all of it. Not all of it.
What'd you do?
There was some that threw me off. I was like, what?
What's up?
So like there was one, like they gave you multiple options. So it'd be like, there was one rice dish that looked like it had rice and peas and some vegetables inside of it.
For breakfast?
Then, yes. And then there was also like some chicken that was like, I won't say it was grilled, but it was like baked chicken. And I was like,
Was it slimy? Because I don't fuck with slimy chicken. Like,
no, it wasn't actually.
That reminds me. Never mind. She mentioned
it ain't gotta be sexual all the time. I'm just being, you know what I'm saying?
it is when I'm here.
There's a new sheriff in town.
So that was I felt like it wasn't slimy, but it was really wet.
Yeah, I don't like this shit.
Like it was sitting in the juices. Like,
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
I mean, if I was a man, I'd probably love it. Right?
No, well, it depends because like I like mole.
I feel like
That's
you didn't
slimy,
catch
you
what I was
feel
just
me?
doing.
No, I'm sure he did. He just didn't pick it up.
I picked it up. I kept it moving. I picked it up, put it in my pocket, and kept it going. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. No, but it wasn't.
Then he
It
wants to
wasn't
start talking
bad.
about some mole.
No, I really.
Yeah.
It really.
He's like,
so it
that's
wasn't
real
We're talking about
wet.
vaginas though, right?
He's
You know what
We're
else?
talking about vaginas though, right?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't think I properly understood. I guess in my head, Hispanic food is kind of across the board.
Yeah.
It is not.
No.
And I it's like I knew that, but I don't think I really connected it. Because one day when we went out to eat and I'm trying to order, like, can I get a burrito? I felt so dumb. Like, what?
Hey, the Colombian dude was mad disrespected. Like, he was like, American swine. Get your burrito.
I really did do that. And there was another night that yeah. So
Keep it real, and I love it.
no, but
Go on, I love
so
that
breakfast
energy.
was cool, right? I am big on textures. So like one day they gave us flan as our dessert.
Too slimy for you?
That
It
is
was, yeah, it was
pretty.
just too wet. I was just
Yeah.
like, It
I
almost.
fuck with
Yeah,
flan,
you
though.
need to
See how
be
weird I
drunk
am though?
for
Like,
flan.
flan,
How you fuck with flan, but you don't like slimy?
Flan is nice though. Flan is sweet, baby. You know what I'm saying? I like that sweet and slimy. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She gotta have the sweet. Oh, we talking about vagina still, right?
Yes.
She was slimy, very.
But no, so all the food
Breakfast
actually was
champion.
really good. It really was. It was hella hearty though in the morning.
I'm still talking about vagina, bro.
And that too is hearty in the morning.
It really is good for you. And I tell people all the time, it's good for your skin. It's
And
really
we're
good.
still talking about vagina.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
we
just
are.
making sure. Vagina check.
Okay, but shifting back away from vaginas.
Okay, so no more slimy chicken.
No,
You ate
I
good
mean,
good
well, it
breakfast.
was.
Sounds horrible.
And then like
Get
I
the slimy
love
chicken, girl.
all their juice is real juice. If they tell you they're going to give you orange juice, they're not giving you the watered down version. Somebody is in the back squeezing
It's a
these
different
oranges.
kind of orange too, huh? It ain't
Yeah.
that. It ain't orange like the ones you see in the thing. It's a different kind of.
Yes,
orange.
I was just
The
like,
color
oh
and
my god,
everything.
like it was just like, oh my god, this is so fucking good. I had some passion fruit juice. Oh my god, this is so fucking good. And I
Once again, they
realized,
looked at you like this ain't shit to us. I can't believe you fucking Americans. Now, go ahead.
You're like, go ahead and pay this.
so the so then after we go to breakfast, we instantly go right back into training. Like, and it was like all day. We had live models. Like everything was 100% A1. Then we go to lunch. Now I will say, some of the times I had to ask for a vegetarian option
Why?
because
You don't do fish on like.
I don't
seafood
do
and shit?
pork.
Oh, pork. I feel it too.
I don't do pork, and so for me, I'm in a different country, and I know I have an allergy to crab, so I just stayed away.
You don't
want to
risk it, yeah. Off top.
So I just stayed away from it, and
Even
so,
though you almost risked it in ATL, but you was in America.
but I felt that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
My health coverage would have cost me.
Location.
Yeah, you feel like they would have probably cared for you in Atlanta. They might have tried to save your life. I hear you watch too much movies, and
Listen, all I'm saying is,
No, it's expensive. My friend just got hurt in another country, and it's expensive. They're like, "Oh, you're an American, and you got hurt in our country. No problem.
Oh yeah, we gonna.
Let me take care of you.
You done
We're
send
gonna
somebody's
do the
kid to
works
college
for
out
you.
there.
so we can't just
Yeah.
give them my I can get in my Kaiser card.
Swipe. She's like, where can
They're
I
like,
swipe this at?
there's no providers out here.
She's like,
They spell Kaiser out there with a C. They have a different kind of Kaiser. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So that was
Latin
like
American.
a whole thing. That stressed me out.
What? You were good. You
No,
ate
I
all-
was good with the food, but it was just sometimes like, okay, so I don't really eat pork like almost ever.
as period.
So when you, well, I won't even say almost never. I really don't eat pork no more. It was something that happened kind of by accident. I don't know.
It just happened by accident.
Well, seriously. So I
You
have.
got porked on accident.
That's never by accident.
That's what I was gonna say.
Good to know
It
we're
better
talking
not
about
be.
the
That's
same
weird.
shit. Anyways,
But no, so I have friends who, because of their religious beliefs, they don't eat pork, like their lifestyle. So, and I was hanging out with them so much, out of respect, I just wouldn't even order pork. And then, like, if they coming over, I'm not gonna cook with pork. So it kind of started transitioning my mind to not eat
Just
pork.
fucking with it,
Like,
period,
yeah.
like,
So
yeah.
it just now, I think I've developed the habit of I just don't eat pork. So if I see pork on the plate, I just don't. That's gonna come back. That's gonna circle back to a story that was so fucking funny. I was like, oh my god, because one of the restaurants we went to, I thought I ordered pollo, which is chicken.
Yeah.
Now I know I didn't say it right, and so we had a translator that was helping us a lot.
Translator
Bruh.
fucked you over.
I don't know,
Translator was like, I'm tired of her not acting like she ain't gonna eat this pork.
bro.
She ain't a real
why was
vegetarian. I've seen her
there-
eating the chicken.
Why was there?
How dare you
A
disrespect
dish.
our pork, our pigs out here.
It was a baby pig cut in half.
Oh,
So you
shit.
take your body left to right, cut in half, roast it.
So you get all the pieces.
Yeah.
Okay.
On a plate.
Yeah.
I
But
said,
I'm
who's eating this?
I ain't gonna hold you. That sound kind of good though. Like it was snout and everything, ear and the whole
Yes.
shit. Like top. Yeah, that's pretty fire though.
Oh my God, no.
I don't think
I don't
Ann
even
liked
eat
it. Ann,
pork,
you
but
didn't
if
like
I was
it.
going to, I'm like,
I
yo,
didn't eat it.
It's a baby pork too, so it's like yo,
Hella
it
tender.
didn't have a lot. It didn't have a lot
my
of time
God.
to eat nasty shit. You feel me? I don't know.
Because it was
I might
like
have to
this
break my
big,
rule
it
for
fit
that
on a
one.
plate. It was like,
Oh man, I can't believe you did that. That's
It was an accident. I feel so bad because I'm not.
Why you do Charlotte's Web?
So then
like
you
that?
can't-
I was thinking, what is the name of the pig from Charlotte's Web?
It's What is it? It's Wilbur, ain't it? Or no?
Yeah, I think so. Or Babe. Or no, that's a different story.
That's a different movie.
It's Wilbur.
But even then, Babe, Wilbur, whatever, like it was just like, oh my God.
He got his ass ate too.
And it looked like, oh, if I ate pork, that would be fire.
Yeah.
But you know, like when you don't.
So what
dark
happened?
side
Did you just
told
waste
you.
it, or did you give it to a friend, or did you send it back and
Send
they
it
ate
back.
it in the kitchen, or?
I don't know what they did when I sent it back.
I hope they ate it.
Somebody for sure took it home.
Yeah.
I know either, and that what's even worse is watching that little baby pig get thrown in the garbage like that. He literally died for nothing.
No, and I did. They definitely.
And that's just me, you know.
Don't like
shout
for
out to
us
all
to
my,
be wasteful.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'm really big on that. You know that I really feel bad whenever we do waste food because it's like
Hell yeah.
growing up we didn't have enough all the time because there was a lot of us. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just something that always bothers. Just like if I know somebody's hungry, it's like, are you hungry? Do you want to eat? I'm not. I'll ask you and try to feed you before I go and eat by myself, and that's only if you're my folks. Because there's some hungry motherfuckers around there too, though.
Facts.
Like, don't come around here because you know I'm buying lunch, motherfucker. Like, man, yeah, I'll
the
feed
best
you a
time to
couple
come.
times. You better fucking feed yourself after that. Like, but nah, you know what I mean. I'm just like that. Like, it's just you know, I guess how I was raised or whatever. But nah, I feel you on that though. It's like we weren't raised to waste food like that.
Right, and I realized, as an American, I think I am a little wasteful.
We all are,
For
and
sure.
it's a society in general
Because
they live a
I'm
lot
very
simpler
like,
in other countries.
yeah, and I'm very like, that texture looks funny. No, thank you. Like it just,
This is my mother's recipe. How dare you? Yeah,
no, I did try. I made sure
with you.
to try a lot. In my head, I feel like I tried a lot. I don't
I'm
know
sure
what's
you
a
weren't
lot
the
to
worst
everybody.
Person
worst
that came
American.
across. Like, I'm sure there was other people that are super lost and were just saying fucking some fuck shit probably. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
I'm like, but my thing was, I was like Googling the name so I could see pictures of it. And like, that shit was taking fucking forever for me to simply order. I was
Oh
like,
dang.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I
That happened in
care.
Costa Rica too. I was like, I went to McDonald's, so they have all the same stuff, and I felt so ignorant. I was like, I really don't know how to order, and then they really gave me a hard time about it. I felt like, and then I didn't even get what I wanted or what I thought I ordered, and then I just ate it anyways because I'm like, I'm not about to bring it back. Like,
hey, tell
Hey,
a
I don't
fun-
want to be rude when I ask this question. Are you not Hispanic?
I am kind of, well, no, I am, excuse
She
me,
is.
but I just don't speak Spanish like how a lot of people
She's
think I
not,
should.
And I'm gonna use this loosely, like traditional, I guess you could say.
Okay.
To me, to be honest with you, I don't subscribe to that whole theory that you're not Mexican or Hispanic or whatever because you don't speak Spanish. You know, some people are like, you're not real if like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the way I see it, the way I look at it is like we're all indigent, not indigent, but you know what I'm saying? Indigenous to this land. Excuse me, tongue tied. But we're all indigenous to this land. We actually, the people that lived here look like us. You know what I'm saying? So, the Aztecs didn't. Spanish was a forced language. You know what I mean? So
Right.
even though I embrace it because it is part of my culture,
Yeah.
I also understand that it was a forced language upon my people. You dig what I'm
Right.
saying? It wasn't. We didn't. How our people grew up. We didn't fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm obviously a product of evolution because they also made a whole nother type of human when. Fucking, you know what I mean? They fuck so much. You know what I'm saying? We're a different type of human. You dig what I'm saying? We're a
Right.
product of a lot
See,
of shit.
I only ask because it's always interesting when I hear, because I feel like that, but I feel like I never feel like people are. I feel like people don't expect me to actually know how to like speak certain languages when I'm in the environment.
For sure.
So to hear her say like they was making her feel like. What
They
the
were
fuck?
like, "You dumb bitch! You look
Yeah,
hella,
like, in my head, I'm like,
Hispanic,
why
and
would
you don't,
they-
and you can't." And I'm just like, "Hey, fuck off."
Right. So that's the reason why I was asking, because in my head I'm like, I
And
would
what's
make
crazy
me
though,
feel
check
bad
this,
just because
is
I don't
that,
speak the language.
No, my husband is like a white guy, and he like speaks more Spanish than I do. Like when we go to Mexico or whatever, he's the one that's fucking ordering for us, and it's because he took it in school, and he's like a really smart guy.
So he picked it up.
And so he
like,
picked
yeah,
it up.
yeah.
But me, like, because I feel like I should speak Spanish, whenever I speak Spanish, like, I feel like I sound like hella like a white girl. And so I don't, because Mexicans have made fun of me because they're like, oh, you say that like a white girl. And I'm like, okay, well, why am I even going to try if you're going to make fun of me?
That's
you know
that's
what I
That's so
mean? Like,
unfortunate.
And you know that's really
That's
a thing
fucked
though.
up.
That's really
that's the thing. For sure.
See, and so that was their logic behind me asking, because in my head,
Because they were even
Do
more
you-
shocked. They would expect her before you to be speaking
Right.
Spanish or understand some certain terms.
Like they
but
might look
I
at
also
me and
feel
start,
like
you know?
she should have got it. I'm like, hold on, bitch. Don't be trying to make me feel bad because I don't fucking speak this language because I was not born here.
But you also got to remember, you got to pick and choose your battle. She's not going to be battling somebody at McDonald's out here in Costa Rica.
I will tell you.
End up in jail out there. You don't want to be
I
in
ate
jail
some
out there.
pancakes and I was just like, I guess I'm eating pancakes
I
today.
ain't fucking with y'all ever
McDonald's
again.
is
So much
every
for my
fucking where.
McMuffin.
There was a McDonald's that was across the street
They
from
out there
our
trapping.
hotel, and I don't even understand why. Why is there a McDonald's here?
Because
they got to serve little babies everywhere.
Exactly. Cause
Gross.
murdering all over the planet. You dig what I'm saying?
I
One
was very, very
cheeseburger at a-
disappointed.
One
Yeah.
delicious
One baby burger at a time.
Burger at a time.
No, and they menu ain't even the same.
You get in a Royale with cheese.
No, you know,
don't
in
like it.
Nicaragua they had callo pinto on the menu, which is like a rice and bean dip, like a rice and bean dish. And I thought that was hella wild. I'm like, oh, you guys got some callo pinto up on the menu,
They got that remix for you. You dig?
Yeah, so in different countries they
do have certain particular
are gonna
items
right
that are-
like
that are,
to
like,
that country. Like
native
maybe if you
to
go
it.
to Hawaii, I
Right.
bet you they even got some motherfucking spam.
Spam.
Can we ask somebody? Do we
my
have
God.
any listeners?
My
I-
sister's
I-
moving to Hawaii.
You know what? After being around a lot of my USO friends, I can more than guarantee that that's a thing out there. You know what I'm saying? Just because I feel like, but then also we also got to remember that, America has its customs. You know, it has its customs and how it does things, and other countries has their ways and how they do things too. And we're a lot alike in certain ways, and we're super different in other ways. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So
it's
an experience.
But even like, listen, the woman was trying to help me order, and because we was at McDonald's, it was running late. First of all, McDonald's was popping. I was like, what the fuck? It's popping out here at the McDonald's.
It
What?
was lit like that.
Man, hella people in there. Some people look scary, some people don't, whatever the case may be. But why the woman, why after ordering, because she helped me, because I was trying to translate, and mind you, they said don't pull out your phone, so now I'm trying to hold my phone close and
Oh, dang, like that.
translate, because I don't
Get her
know.
phone snatched.
Right.
Yeah. wild.
And then the woman, she spoke a little English and she helped me. And then after I got my food, she said, when you walk out, be careful. I'm like, what?
They out here jacking cats for their burger bag.
Yes.
Hey, you never know.
Well, I don't know.
McDonald's might be a flex out there. You know what I'm saying? Like they were saying this, and I bullshit you not. I was listening to it on somebody say he was like a expert in economy. He's saying if things continue to get to the prices and bad as how it is how it is out here right now, that could be a thing where it's like even the regular fast food stuff. Because remember how it was ridiculous lines during the pandemic, and it was almost to the point where it's like, yo, you couldn't even get for hours what you were looking for, or they'd run out. And it was like, he goes, it could get to the point where that becomes a flex. While we used to take it for granted like it was nothing, food shortages and shit like that might make it to a point where it's like, yo, it might be like a restaurant type thing where you're actually gonna go spend like a few hundred just to go eat some fucking McDonald's. And if you think about it right now, from us three that live here, if I was to go get some McDonald's, it's almost like $50
Right now?
right now. Talking about
And he adds bacon to his burgers. That's what's going on.
No bullshit.
I don't add bacon to my
meal,
burgers.
one meal, and maybe like some chicken.
Well,
nuggets.
each meal is about $10. And the way
Try
I
13, 14.
Oh, at McDonald's? I don't eat McDonald's.
Yeah,
Like my kids know we don't eat McDonald's.
I don't eat a lot of fast food, but when I see, because I see people order it, like when I work, they order a lot of fast food. I see this shit. Right now, you go in Chipotle, you get a little bowl right here. It ain't even a fat bowl. It's like $15.
That's true.
You don't notice it because you don't probably do it all the time. But I'm telling you right now, go drive through. You don't even gotta pay nothing. Go drive through and order what you would order for your whole family, and see that shit comes out to like $40-$50.
So, in all honesty, I believe that, but that's because when I do eat fast food, like I would never go to McDonald's, but I'll go to Habit Burger.
Yeah. That's
And I've left Habit Burger, and I'm like, hold on.
And
So
their
why
meals
is
are more
everything?
expensive.
They
They're-
are more
gonna be
expensive, so I know that.
than
But I
McDonald's,
do
for
know
sure.
between me and my two kids, I spend $40.
Easy.
And the problem isn't them. The problem is me.
It's just, but you know,
It's
back
not
to
a
what we were saying though. There, so you were fearing for your life about eat this cheeseburger.
Well,
in
yeah,
public,
and
right?
then the guy that was the translator came in and he like walked me to my car. He was super duper sweet. Like in real life, he was super sweet. Cause like
you just
even,
wanted a bite of your cheeseburger. That's
but he could have.
Are we talking about her cheeseburger though?
I mean, we're talking about vagina, right? I'm just trying to stay on brand. You feel me?
Yeah. We've had a theme, right?
Right. But no, he in all honesty though, he was super sweet. He actually like anytime, I mean, shit, he did his job, I guess, but he really like went above and beyond.
Well, I hope
like
y'all
I
tipped
wore
him well.
heels. He walked me all the way back to the car to go get my flats and then came back. But one of the
Trying to
nights,
keep Ann from getting kidnapped out there in these streets.
man, because I need not be kidnapped. You can't rape the willing. I'm just playing.
She's like, where we going to?
I'm like, do I finally get my whole face?
She's like, is this gonna be the one night stand I've been looking forward to?
Hell no. Ann ends up strung out working the cocoa fields and shit. You know what I'm saying? Stepping on leaves and shit. And it's like, this is not the fuck I asked for.
This is not the whole life I wanted.
No. But we did go to oh fuck, I forgot the name of all them places. In all honesty, I felt bad butchering the fucking names. Like
right.
I'm so fucking horrible.
Just gotta learn, that's all.
Yeah.
Experience.
But
Maybe the more you say it, the more you know.
it'll come out. Yeah. So we went to a couple of different places. So now I have like a personal vendor for getting like fajas and getting waist trainers.
Can you tell me what a faja is real fast? Because
It's
I
a
keep on thinking a
compression
belt.
suit.
No,
It's
but
a-
you're close. So,
Yeah, it's a full compression suit. So typically women wear fajas right after they have.
So I had a C-section and I had to wear like this thing around my waist to keep it all together.
Correct.
After they just
pretty
cut
much-
me
That's
open.
it's the same thing. It was similar, but it's better. So imagine you just did yours around your stomach, but when you do it around just one isolated area, then the question is, where is the rest of the fat going? Like, where's the rest of the blood flow going? So it's like anytime a woman has a breast lift, a BBL, liposuction, they have to wear like these compression suits.
Okay.
And maybe compression suit ain't the right word, but
No,
that's
but
really
it
what it is.
I mean, that's
And it goes,
athletes wear that shit. you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
and it goes all the way down to
So it's a male thing too, or?
no,
it's anybody who has surgery,
yeah,
male or
it's
female.
for surgery. So
Yeah, so it's typically for people who have surgeries, like, and then also, but it's not just for people who have surgeries. So depending on the stage will determine what you get. So let's say I just want to lose weight and I want to like lift my butt area. I will wear something that's going to compress my entire mid area, but have my butt out, but also compress my thighs a little bit, and that's what I will work out in. So you can use it to kind of like manipulate the shape of your
that's
body.
From what I have a real vague understanding of it, but that's what the fuck it is, right?
It's basically a way to like
makes
reshape your
sense.
body. So a lot of people, as soon as they get out of surgery, they like it's mandatory for them. They don't have a choice. And yeah, it supports the job that I do on my other job because we do body contouring.
You give them to people or you
sell them?
Sell them.
I do not give anything away.
See,
Nothing
think
is
of it
free.
like this. She already does the body sculpting thing, though.
Yeah.
So she just added another aspect of her business
Oh, so
by
when
being
you're done
able
body
to
sculpting, you'll
provide.
be like, hey, try this out and wear this around.
I
And it's going to
have-
help and
check
add
out my line
to.
that I have
Right.
in stock of certain things that these might help you in what you need,
dope.
and that's
That's
another
dope.
facet of way for her
That's really cool.
to expand her business, right?
Right, and it's also really
I know
good.
what I'm talking about sometimes.
You feel me?
Sorry, I don't know.
That marketing he just threw in there.
You feel me though? Come on, man. If we ain't looking out for each other, who looking out for who? You know what I'm saying? They're already looking at all of us. So it's a little bit pimping. That's all. Go ahead.
Just a little pimping.
Just a little pimping.
But so yeah, we went to a faja factory. One of them is Tributo. Have you ever heard that name?
No.
So well, that is like the #1 place to get.
That's like the Air Jordan of
fajas.
this shit.
Yes,
Oh,
like that is
okay.
that is like the Gucci shoes that everybody wants.
So you went to that
and they only
factory
made
there?
10 of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you fancy, huh?
Yeah. So I went there. We got to talk to the woman. I've actually been in communication with her about like making sure that I could place orders so I can actually sell them. So that's going to be awesome. I went to another faja place where you can kind of customize it to your body type. So, that was super awesome. These days was long, I will tell you that. But I'm going to tell y'all the highlight.
What's the highlight? Strip club?
No, I didn't go to no strip club out there. I should have though. But the highlight for me was the woman for my spa that I want to be my mentor. She was there. She was doing like one-on-ones, and she was talking. I was like, yeah, her name is Candace Holyfield. She on Instagram, she's the 6-figure spa chick, and she got like a mentor program that I've been in on the side. And so I've been learning a lot. So when I realized she was with us, like I was like, oh my God, I got a shit.
Experience, huh? I got a shit. You
I was like, oh my God.
like the nervous
She got my, yes, I was like, I got the nervous shit. This is fucked up. Oh, my stomach bubbling.
Damn,
but no,
what a beautiful feeling. I have not felt that in a long time.
yeah, it was super dope.
Wow,
I loved it.
Good for you.
And so then we also went out for, one thing I love about every other culture other than American culture. If you find somebody who is a little bit more culturally grounded, regardless of what your culture is, I don't feel like they kind of like when we were partying and we was in the middle of the dance floor and everybody dancing, it was like girls as young as maybe like 4, as well as like the grandmas that are 64. Like everybody like to do stuff and engage together. And I feel like when you get to American culture, everything is like the kids are over there, the adults are over there, the teens are over there, and it's almost like individual silos. Unless they are a person who is in the United States and is culturally grounded.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
family, you're all together, like when you have a big family.
Yeah.
I feel I get what you're saying because growing up we didn't have a big family. You know what I mean? It wasn't until my nieces and nephews were born, because I had 7 in the household, but it was really literally 7 us. Then I had a couple cousins here, a couple cousins there, a couple uncles. They ain't had no kids yet, right? So we didn't have a lot of kids. You know, like we didn't have a big family. We're from all my family came from Mexico, came out here. So when we did get together at one point, we were kind of semi deep. But as things got progressed, we drifted apart. But then the kids started getting born. So like now it's like that as far as like, and we're the same way. We're all together. It don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Like, your uncle's over there drunk. Don't worry about him. He'll be okay. Like,
And that's what I'm used to. And one of the things I
I'm
noticed.
a drunk uncle, by the way.
Listen.
I had to take up the mantle. Go ahead.
Everybody got a part to play in this
What I'm
family.
saying? I'm playing my part. I don't
But yeah,
expect
it was nice seeing them. Like everybody was like happy dancing. Now, when we was at dinner and they fucked up and brought me that baby pig, there was there was like this woman that kept walking around dancing and like
a body dancer or a belly dancer?
It wasn't a belly dancer.
She
She kind of looked more like, she gave me gypsy vibes, to be honest. Sweet. But as she was walking around, I like saw her, and we always paying attention, but I know that you have a job to do. So when she got behind me, it was like, okay, I don't know how I missed her out of my peripheral, and all you hear is pop. And like I'm like ready to duck. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Hold on. And she's
PTSD
like, she's like, welcome to Colombia. And I'm over here like, hold on, bitch. I almost want to slap you.
Broke out in a sweat when that happened. She's looking around the room trying to, what's going on?
I was
feel
like,
you out of the same way. Like, what the fuck? Plus, you're out there, and you see all the stereotypes and all the shit in movies. It's like you're already on point. I'm on point no matter where I go, but I know if I'm gonna go to another country, I'll be on point. You won't be paying attention. Stay the fuck by, staying in my lane and do what the fuck I do. You know what I'm saying? But,
right.
And this lady creeps up behind you.
Yeah, and it wasn't even, I won't even say it was a creep. I watched her walk around the table. I didn't see you do like the pop thing with the confetti. I didn't see you do that nowhere. So
and then you want to start something brand new right here behind
and then
me.
you started right behind me. You didn't think about nobody else. And then the other thing that kind of got on my nerves, but I mean I would never say nothing about it, was, girl, why would you go and do that knowing good and fucking well my food is right here? Yeah. So now I'm getting confetti pieces in my drink. Yeah. So I was kind of upset about that.
I feel you. She. I mean, but we're gonna go ahead and give her a
she got a pass though, because she was lit. But
yeah, she tried.
I was looking like, ugh.
But and once
like,
again, that's how you could tell we're a little different. A little different. Because I feel you on that. It's like, at least wait till we done, dessert served, and bust that shit.
Or something.
If it's gonna be all over the food, I'm like, come on, man, you fucked up my whole plate.
Like all the appetizers then came out, and now you didn't put confetti all over everything. Then the liquor came out. That was the thing. That was lit. Now, one of the things they did I already mention the phone?
What phone? Oh,
Being snatched? Or?
Being snatched?
Yeah.
So we was on the, when we were driving, like, first of all, it's very congested. I didn't realize, and mind you, even their buses, if you see like 10 buses, every single bus is fucking full. I was like, what? And I noticed the kids didn't get out till like 6:30. Like every day around 6:30, you see a bunch of kids like walking with backpacks, and I'm like, 6:30.
That means that's probably fire, bro. They probably go to school later, like around fucking 2 p.m. They start
I
school
hope
some
so,
shit
because
at
in my
3,
head, 6:30 hella late. I would have had to go get my kids. Like, man, bring your ass.
Yeah,
So-
see, coaches is different. You know what I mean?
But
Yeah.
there, like,
That's
there
tight,
was
though. I
a.
think that's kind of fire.
It was. It wasn't a horrible thing. It was just.
Was it dark outside or was it?
Yeah, it was getting dark. Well, it wasn't like pitch black dark, but it was definitely like.
Sunday.
The sun was going
Yeah.
down.
So it was like, but I mean, on the flip side, like, what if they are starting later and actually a little bit more coherent while they're there?
They've been
so
up and
forcing
they're
them to
out,
wake up
instead of just shaking
Be
them out of
proper
bed.
by 8.
Yeah. So that
we
was.
already talked about this motherfucking education system. I fuck with that though. Like, to me, I'm up for the new shit. But what else? Then?
But so there was we was driving, and what the translator said was, do not stick your hand out the window. He was like, because they don't have your phone out, because they don't have like the newer iPhones and different stuff like that, and your shit will get snatched. So we're like, oh my God. And one of the women was like, yes. She started like a video or something and was like, yes, I'm in Colombia. Her phone was gone. That shit had me dying. I was
that
laughing.
fast?
Somebody came. It was because a lot of them, I guess, ride like motorcycles and mopeds. So there was on the we was on the way. Mind you, we in a bus, so there's traffic. They come up on the side. One person is in front. The person behind snatched the phone. You see him, and the woman is like, "My phone!" I'm like, and they're like,
just
"Can
told
we
your
go
ass.
get him?"
We just
They're like,
told
"No." No, not at all. But they did tell us, like, be mindful of your surroundings and da-da-da. So I was like, but I just felt
That was
like...
your reminder.
I just felt like it was
That right
literally...
there, I'm sure nobody forgot after that.
Yeah,
Man.
everybody was like, oh, like how you said.
It's like,
Let me hold it close.
Yeah.
So it was
Start
just
putting it in your
that
pocket,
was
like-
something very weird that was like, ooh, okay. So they, first of all, they serious about snatching shit too. Okay. So yeah.
No questions asked.
I felt so bad laughing at her. There was another beer I tried. I forgot the name of it. All right, I ain't gonna try it. Nope. Y'all not, they not gonna play me.
This lives forever. What's
But
the internet?
that's what I'm saying. But the beer or the alcohol, I don't know if it was beer because it didn't taste like beer, but it also didn't taste like a hard liquor. But they gave us like these little shots. It was like this big. It was like a baby shot, but it tasted like black licorice. But for whatever reason,
that
I couldn't stop drinking it. I don't know if it was because I was in party mode. I don't know if it was because I was on vacation mode.
Colombia shit.
Yeah, because I was like,
this is what you guys do here?
I had to tell him.
Hey,
he-
but she ain't gonna settle for her fucking McDonald's order.
Well, standards and stuff.
Bust their ass. Then. Go ahead.
No, it was actually super dope though, cause I don't know. Well, it was kind of dope. Oh, and then we went up this hill, right? Imagine it pouring down, raining, fucking pouring,
Sounds like.
and
like a
you
movie.
telling me you want us to go to the top of a mountain?
For what?
Exactly. So we can see Colombia from like a higher
trying to give you an experience.
rate. I don't want to die. So
Were you on the side of the cliff or something going
Yes.
up the road and shit? Oh yeah, you got.
it felt like it was very narrow. So one side was like, I don't know, a wall or whatever. And then the other side, it was like you can get to the point where it would be restaurants, but there is a point where it is just like you timber. Like, I know. And it's pouring, raining outside. But I'm like, so I'm scared, but I ain't saying nothing because in my head,
Gotta look tough.
you feel me?
Gotta
I
look
can't be
tough.
looking like no sucker in these streets. So I'm just like,
About my shit.
okay, you feel me?
I'll fuck with that. Yeah.
So,
Never let them see you sweat.
you feel me? I was like, So then, a lot of it was a lot of training. One of the girls that I was, because I also do ice sculpting. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. No, I know you haven't.
I haven't heard of it.
Ice
So-
sculpting like
Yes.
with the chainsaw.
So
and
you
shit?
take like,
I've seen these women in the ice baths. Is
so
that
not
what it
that
is?
one, but it's similar to it because it
Okay.
does the same
Definitely know what
effect.
y'all
It still
talking
has
about.
the thermogenesis effect happen.
That the ice bath does.
Yes,
Okay.
because it's basically taking your body, freezing it, and forcing it to produce more heat so that you can actually burn fat, and it also tightens your skin. So, it also is really good for your muscles. So, but the way I would do it, it wouldn't have like an extreme effect like that because of how you do it. But the girl that I was doing it on, she was so sweet. She actually gave me a little bracelet, and she was like, what'd she say? Every time I would like be practicing, she's like, no good. And then when I do it right, she's like, better. And I'm like, okay, she know. Thank you. Keep me on my shit.
Experience, yeah.
Yes.
She's trying to show you so you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not gonna fake feel it. You know?
Exactly. And I was like, yes,
That's cool.
I love people like you.
Hell
like,
yeah.
tell me if I'm doing something fucking wrong so I can rectify it. Don't have me sitting here doing the wrong shit over and
Yeah,
over.
and then acting like, oh yeah, it's
It's
good.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real
So
shit.
I was
then
real
you're not
like,
levels to
learning
this shit.
anything.
I was with it and out there
Cool.
and I even gave her a tip like thank you baby because I
you.
appreciate that because you get some people who won't say shit have you out there looking like shit but so that was the whole thing and then the last day I tried to order what I thought was spaghetti. It was like spaghetti with Alfredo sauce and I was like oh, okay and so I'm thinking chicken Alfredo.
Okay.
So I order it. And it's room service. So I get to the room. Now, mind you, every time I'm in the room, this is just a personal thing I have. Because I've watching movies like Taken. So every time I go in the room, I always check who's behind me before I open my door. And as soon as I go in, I lock the little latch, the top lock. So like if you try to break in here, motherfucker, I'ma hear you.
Yeah.
But then I'm fucked up because I ain't got my bear spray because I knew they wouldn't
you
let
had
me
to
leave
leave
it
it
at
at
the
the
airport. So it was just like, oh my God, this is a lot. But the guy, he came, he brought me my food. I was so upset.
Seafood.
No, it was ham and chicken, like mixed
Wait, on noodles though?
on noodles with Alfredo sauce. And I was just like,
that kind of sound fire too though. And I don't fuck with pork, but I'm just saying. Go ahead.
how do that sound fire? I felt like it ruined my whole meal. And I was like, oh. Then when you go
Some
places,
vacations you've been on.
right? I was so frustrated. I was like, oh my God. I will say though, I do
I
like.
was eating noodles and crushed chips together for the last times in my life. so
But I feel like
excuse me,
they
my
should have
taste is a
just
little
said.
different.
How do you say
I'm more
spread
fucking
in?
refined than you guys. You feel me?
How do you say spread in Spanish?
Spread? I don't know.
It depends what you're
'cause whatever-
spreading, right?
No,
No?
I'm saying if that's what you was gonna serve me a spread, you should have just said that.
Don't try to do that to spread. Alright? It's crazy.
Saying.
I was just talking about that the other day because I was like, I'll make one of those every now and then. I'll get looked at stupid crazy. I'm like, yo, at this point, it's just a craving. I don't eat this shit every day. But it's just like, yo, maybe it's just me training my mind. Like, don't forget, motherfucker. Like, yeah, you better be grateful. You could be eating this shit all day. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know why I do it. You know
it
what I
was
mean?
hurtful.
Those tendencies.
Yeah.
My spirit was broken.
I'd rather do that to stab people. So all in all, let's rate your experience first of all, let's rate your experience in Atlanta. How was it? Out of 5 stars, would you give your experience, not the actual city, because we know it's different.
3.5.
3.5 for your experience. That's
It was
good.
actually no. It was
That's
good.
good.
The only reason why I only give it a 3.5 is because, like, if I move to Atlanta, I'm not dressing up every fucking day. Like my feet not about to be
man, you
fucking
ain't
sore
popping.
just
No.
because today's Tuesday. They got me fucked up.
You gotta step your game
It's
up out
terrific
there,
Tuesday.
They're gonna be like, look at this out of towner over here. They go already off the gate. Okay, so how about Colombia? What do you rate?
I
your
definitely
experience
am
out of
going back.
5 stars. Out of 5 stars, what you rate it?
Definitely am going back. Definitely, I would rate it 4 stars. And the only reason why I say 4 because they had me fucked up with that rain. They lucky I had braids. If I didn't have no braids, I'd be fucked up.
That's the first thing I thought of was my hair. I was like, it's about to be like this. Like,
Yeah, like you know how you gotta set these edges in order to get them to act right in the rain. Like, no,
No,
y'all got me fucked
out.
up. But no,
The
it really
struggle
was.
is real,
It
I
was
guess.
I would rate Bogota and Cali as they were both super dope. I love the way the houses were set up. I was like, ooh, I could live here. But I think the culture out there like really made me feel like this is the experience. This is why I like going places. This is why I like to learn.
Yeah, you actually
So-
gotta see a real authentic piece of it.
And plus, they real. I don't care what nobody say. They are real hustlers. Like, what you got? because I could sell it to you. So it was cool. I really enjoyed it, and I loved their juices. It's real juice. Like that's a thing for me. Like
it's the juice for you. Huh?
Yes, it's the juice for me. Oh, and it's the coffee.
And you got the juice now. And you learn it ain't all just about everything else. Sometimes it be the simple things.
Listen, and their coffee is everything too.
Okay, well, shit, and I want to say thank you, first of all, for taking us on the trip with you. I know this was the condensed version and some other shit I probably weren't going to let us know about on the podcast. But
offline, I got you.
Yeah. Just give me a heads up, like I said, so I can mute you on Instagram and shit. So, look, it's the Known Vibe podcast, you know what I mean? We did our thing today. Shout out, and I do believe this is episode 86, so I'm going to go ahead and switch it up again one more time, just because, you know, they can't say I didn't have the bases covered. And where can they find you at, and how can they keep up with your latest posts? Because I know you're going to post some shit from your adventures. Yes. How can they find you?
So if they want to find me, they can go on Instagram. You can find me at the_best_kept_secret and the number 1.
And HT Mama, how can they find you? H to the
not at the Hot Mama.
No, how can they find you, or do you even want to give them anything like that?
I want you guys to come look at my tie dye for sure.
Yeah. And we're not talking about vagina on this one, right? We're talking about real tie dye, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, go ahead, my bad.
It's last time I said it was some underscores because we were like with that hype, but I definitely checked myself since then, and it's just some periods. I just got some periods, right? Don't we all? And it's totally
not
period.
all of us, but I get where you're going.
Hey, majority in this room, right? No, totally period tie dye period designs. Just go look at my stuff and follow me because that's cool and I would appreciate it. And then if you're really cool, then you could follow my Hot Mama. But you gotta, put your time in.
I think we're gonna definitely have to get you a no Instagram, no invite account by yourself. So you could
they can follow me on my regular one because that's fun for sure. But it's just a matter of you're not a scumbag or what type of scumbag you are.
Exactly. And unfortunately, like I said, once this hits the web, it's forever. So we don't know what kind of scum might crawl out of there. So it's always best to have a secondary account. That's why I never push my main account on y'all. Cause, you know what I mean? I don't trust none of y'all listeners. I don't know you. And if I know you, I still probably don't trust you. But it's okay.
Even if they playing, we got some bear spray for that ass.
We welcome the comments though, and whatever you feel like. Of course. I mean, we human. We didn't come up here saying we're experts. So please remember that when you speak to me, and just remember that when you see me out in the streets and you speak to me, please talk to me right. Just because I do a podcast don't mean I don't know how to fight.
Facts. Let them know I beat that ass.
So that's all I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? If you don't like something I said, please feel free to DM me or tag me, whatever. Talk your shit, but just keep it on the internet. You know what I mean? Don't you see me? Don't act stupid. You feel me?
Don't make. Depending on what they say though, we may pull up to their house. They better be careful.
You know what I mean? I don't do pull-ups.
You guys are hypey as fuck.
So look, this is the No Invite podcast. Go no_invite_podcast on Instagram. You could also go to any of your podcasting platforms and check us out. We're on all that. Just type in No Invite Podcast. If you really fuck with us and you're really down with the movement, or you just want to keep up with us so you can slander us in the comments, you could go to the YouTube channel. That's RiBirth Media Films, RiBirth Media Films with a Z. Hit us there, like, subscribe, hit the little button that notifies you so that you could be on time. You could be the first person in the comments to be slandering us. You know what I mean? Why wait? You know what I mean? Be the first. Right. You know what I mean? Be somebody. Be anybody. Just don't be who you are. Hater. All right, bye.